Christine, do you mean the one next to you? LOL. She's not mean.
No, I think Christine insinuated you were mean.
He's not mean. I am. Hey, I ain't got one of these. Lisa, do you have one?
What's that?
Do you have one of these hats that our husbands are wearing?
Nope. I ain't got one of those.
You got to know a
I
guy.
ain't got one of those either.
You gotta know. You gotta know a person.
I
just got mine.
Is JB in here? Hi, Lynn.
No, but I got one of these.
I like that.
That is nice.
I got one. I got one of these.
I got one of these.
Look at there. Look at there.
One of those too.
And those are all 15-ounce mugs.
And I just ordered
wait a
two.
minute. But Christine, hold your mug up again. Look at the difference in the 15-ounce, the size of the sticker on here compared to the size that Scott made.
No. Oh, but see,
This
that's from Bonfire.
Exactly. That one's from Bonfire. This is one that Scott made.
Yeah. So Scott wasn't chintzy, but Bonfire was.
Yes. Yes.
I agree with you.
You know why they do that? They can get 10 per
sheet. Yeah, they can get.
I only get 6.
Yep, confirmed. They're being cheap.
Yeah.
Basement dweller, give me a thumbs up. Okay.
Lynn, I was giving Christine a hard time because she called Johnny mean.
Hi. Hey, Glenda.
Hey, how are ya?
Oh, it's good to see you, Glenda.
If everybody could, Mrs. Doubtfire has went live. She is co-streaming. Please, she needs the hours, guys. Can you please log out of my live and go log into Glenda's live so that she gets the hours?
Get a hat, I will.
And if you have multiple accounts, log them all in under Glenda, please.
He's so bossy. I mean, it's for a good cause, and I do anything for Glenda, but just him telling me to do it makes me aggravated.
That makes you not want to. Yeah, you want to be a rebel.
I'm a little grumpy. I'm sorry. I'm going to go back in there and let y'all have fun.
You know what? My wife's been like that all day, so I've been downstairs in the shop.
Poor Johnny, we don't have a downstairs.
We have a deer camp, though.
And Christine says, "Hey, go ahead. Don't let the door hit you, or the good Lord split you."
Yeah. Tomorrow we have was it Fall Festival Day at church?
I think they moved it from. It was supposed to be last Sunday, and they messed out because
they
it
moved
rained.
it because of the rain, and it's going to be
our
tomorrow.
Church
and
does
it's
this
going to be
big thing where everybody fishes, the kids.
They're going to be sweating.
Oh, how nice!
Well, see, we have a right next to church. They have a great big pond, and they have a fishing tournament and everything. It's nice.
Oh, nice.
So do they stock the pond, or obviously
yes, it's
they
stocked.
I think it's part of the nursing homes. What do you call it? Campus, but they allow the church to rent it probably. But
yeah, the church pays to stock it though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Glenda, congratulations!
That sounds like it'd be a lot of fun.
I'm still doing
Thank you, Deborah. Thank you, Tamara. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate everybody going over and yeah.
So Sir Grace and I, we were listening in our car with Lazy Days Ahead the whole way home. Yep.
He was doing a rocking. Sir Grace was doing a rocking job putting in all the hashtags.
He was until the end, and then I got to a stoplight, and then I finished up.
So I can't wait for Johnny to watch your mail call. He hasn't been able to watch any videos, and I cannot wait for him to watch. And I'm not gonna. You got to watch it though.
Okay.
You do. With the hearts when they got our T-shirts, and Sir Grace nailed it. I mean, I spewed coffee literally.
Well, I think I had him roaring because we went to my favorite place in Indiana, And on the
Hi,
way,
Ann.
we kept passing cows. So I just started
Oh,
counting
wow.
cows
There you
out
go.
of the clear blue. I got
Oh,
23
wow.
in. I got 21 pasture. 23 was the
Three.
max. And I got them all.
Awesome.
So did you get to
So
do
we
any
were
videoing in the park?
I did. I just don't know how well it's going to come together. I have a video on the channel with the park already,
Right.
but there was a huge craft fair. So there was a lot of little kids running around. So I didn't want to get them on, you know.
Yeah.
I want to be
Like,
mindful
Get
of
out of my
that.
view.
Is that
I know. But it is a huge state park. And there's an old village from the 1800s. And they have a real corn mill. Right now, they're not able to do the corn mill because the hammer was broken. So they've already cut the tree, and it takes 18 months for the tree to dry out, and then they'll be able to install it into the old mill. They keep it all original. It's a really cool state park, and it is fed by spring water out of a cave.
Oh, wow. That's
It is so neat.
Wow.
It's just like a trout farm we went to that time. Remember that spring water out of the cave?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you can drink the spring water, no problem. In fact, I hung out with my pastor, who is my cousin, today. I picked him up, and as little kids, we used to drink from the water fountains that are fed by it. And I said, let's just do it again for old memory's sake. Let's be daring. So we were drinking from it, and Sir Grace's dog was drinking it too. He's like, I'll let you go. But I'm like, it's okay. It's spring water from the cave. It's okay.
There used to be a place here not far from us that the people would stop on the side of the road and fill up their water jugs.
There still is.
Is it out of a cave kind of
Yeah,
thing?
there's
There
one.
still is.
There's a couple near us.
There's
Right out of the
a
wall.
big one near Josh as well.
It's really refreshing and nice and cold if you ever get a chance to.
Yeah, there's one on a dirt road like 2 miles over from here. That's
Okay.
that just a little pipe that comes right out of the side.
Is that too noisy for them?
No, it's fine. Where you going?
Now the one over close to Josh, I believe it's in between Davis and it's around Davis. And it's the sulfur water.
Yeah.
And apparently the indigenous folks used it for healing.
Yeah.
I remember Brandon stopping there whenever he was still deputy, and he said the backstory to it, and it was quite neat.
It's the Chickasaw Nation. They have a big spa there too now. Me and my sister's been there. It's really nice.
Oh, how nice.
Okay. Now, where did you find that liquid gold you sent me? Was that at the craft fair?
That was at the craft fair, and those are sugar maples. I asked them, and they said it's sugar maples. It's a farm that's over 100 years old. It was their grandfathers before them. And now they make maple syrup over a wood stove. And I went, oh my gosh. And I took a sample of it, and I went, now I get why Scott is so excited about his maple syrup. So I've got a nice quart of maple syrup that I bought.
Oh, wow.
See,
Yeah.
It's illegal for us to sell the way that you got your syrup.
Oh, really?
Yeah, even to bottle it for ourselves, we
Right.
cannot. We cannot bottle it the way that you showed me, and just in a quart jar.
Oh,
It's got to be in a sealed,
Mm.
and it keeps the bacteria away as well.
okay.
So, but yeah, no, it's
I found.
it had really nice color to it. Really
Yeah.
nice color.
Yeah, it had that smoky flavor too. And I'm like, oh, this is good. Put some of that on my pancakes in the morning. And then they had
Oh, yeah.
not the same people, but there was another booth, and they had persimmon syrup.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've never. Well, obviously we don't have them, so I'd never. Thanks, Xander, but I think you're a little biased, but I appreciate it.
Well, I mean, I need to now listen. I need to taste test. I need to.
Yeah, there you go.
The Hoosier one. Now I need the Canadian one, so that way I could taste test. I could be quality control.
Oh, I like that.
I've already got a quality control person in Texas, but I think I might be able to send the second jar. Actually, I've got one in Texas, one in Florida, and well, maybe I'll send you the third jar this year.
And maybe I could just sit and go, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, who's got it better?
I was going to say, for true quality control, you have to have several in different locations, areas that have true quality control. It can't be just one person.
Right. So I only got 2. So if he would send it, I'd have another one.
So we need
blindfold.
We're low on the totem pole.
So there you go.
Oh,
but
don't
I like
go
pancakes,
there,
so.
girl. Don't go there. Yeah. The hummingbird better squeeze and squibble in her seat.
The hummingbird's tired.
I understand that.
Dark Lord Minute says he likes the one from Costco the best.
Who said that?
All right, Jesse, get him out of here.
Now you're in trouble there, Xander.
Xander lives on the edge. He goes one way, then immediately to the other direction.
Exactly.
No, he's
Hey,
better.
Aunt Lynn.
Oh, Aunt Lynn. Hey, I'm home. I made it.
Did you get that?
So, I dropped.
Was there any doubt?
Well, no, I dropped her son off, who's my pastor, her son, and then I still had another hour drive home. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Oh wow, they're that far away.
Yeah, I had another hour
Goodness
home.
gracious.
Yeah. So her son got to listen in on Jesse and Lisa, and then he did have a great time. Good. I'm glad.
Your Aunt Lynn is an awesome aunt.
She is. She's a second mom, and she's a hoot.
She is a hoot. I laughed I was so sick last night, but I tell you, it made me so much better last night. Just laugh. Laugh. I love Meemaw.
Do you know the outpouring that I got for last night's show was I'm blown away at the positive. Oh yeah, Johnny, someday you're bored. You got to go back and watch last night's
Yeah, I'll have
live.
to because I missed the entire thing.
I was passing you off to a lady named Meemaw, and I think she would have trained you well and taught you. Trained you.
Taught me what?
There's another character. There is another character that her son John plays too, and maybe we need to get both of them on. And then I just will tell you, please do not eat or drink. We will not be responsible for any choking or any food going across the room. And I mean, it's awful funny putting the two of them together. So, yes.
It was a lot of fun last night. It was something different, and just the outpouring of chat was hilarious. I think it's the most interactive I've seen that chat in forever. And Jesse, I did give wrong information. Bautissimo is totally gone, the free and the paid version.
Why? Yeah. Because he won't talk to anybody. He's just like
he worked
the best.
He worked for me tonight, but Bautissimo was working in my account.
Yeah, for some reason he's not working in mine again.
Sparkle.
No, he sent me an email because I'm on the paid side of it. So they wanted to know how I wanted my reimbursement. But I thought that they said that they were only getting rid of the paid side and we'd still have the free side.
I just
It
realized
just
I don't
sucks.
have a hat. There.
There you go.
There you
Gotta
go.
have a hat.
Wait a minute.
Now Miss Lisa's the only one out.
This bun isn't like sitting.
Okay, do it sideways then. See if you can do it sideways.
Well, let me go get it.
She's adorable.
There, that's much better.
That's awesome.
Last night she had it on
Kind of
backwards.
looks like a skillet there.
Someone-
You just there's
someone-
a handle.
She looks like the state of Oklahoma. She said something like they said Glenda looks like she's 25 with that hat on. I'm like, she don't need that hat to look 25. She always looks like she's
Actually, this is what my youngest looks like.
like I look older now with the like the
Oh,
That's my.
and
I think
that
that's
is a
what my
true
brother wanted.
true story.
No makeup on the eyes.
That is Glenda's daughter right there,
No, my-
through and
like
through.
the-
Yeah, I was gonna say, does your son wear the same shade of
My
lipstick?
son. Yeah, no, it's my
Well,
son.
and your daughter-in-love.
Hey,
thing.
Oh, my daughter-in-law. I
that's a nice looking hat.
have to just say I have the best
It
daughter-in-law.
fits
love her.
perfect too.
She could actually fit
Is that
for
that-
your daughter though. Also, that's how
My
close-
daughter-in-law. Yeah.
That
She.
hat is a Mrs. Gillum.
I know what it is.
See, I don't have either of those, so that's why I'm not turning it around. So this is a different.
You
hat.
need a Mrs. Gillum's hat? Is that what
I
you're saying?
need a
Glenda?
Mrs. Gillen's hat. I think, I've got to have a better selection.
Okay, I think we can. I think we can make that work.
I don't know.
Does Sir Grace wear hats? Yeah.
Sometimes not. It just really depends.
Well, he'll be jealous if
wear
he sees your hat.
Xander, do not ever put that sideways ever again.
Just for you, Xander.
There you go.
I got it. I got you, bud. I got you.
Xander says
Don't
it
be
as
telling
it
Glenda
is.
what to do.
Xander, you've got so many
No, we'll
sisters.
do it.
You should know that if you want your sisters not to do something, don't tell them not to do it.
There you go.
Exactly.
I bet that don't work for you at home
Oh,
either.
I know it.
Xander.
No, it can't.
No,
The problem is
No.
my son back
Thinks
here is
about it.
like holding that thing.
Finding
up
out he may be bringing it on himself. Some of it, just a little bit.
Yeah, nice lid, Glenda.
I see Glenda.
Yo, yo, yo!
I see Glenda.
What in the house?
She's ambidextrous. She can wear right or left.
There you go.
Ambidextrous.
I think I like it that way because then you can see there's a sticker still left on it. That's the cool thing.
Is
Yeah.
that a cool? I was trying to tell Johnny, he's like, I don't care, rip.
I take them off.
I take them off. Yeah.
You know what happens if you leave them on there just like one day in the sun? When you
It
take it off, it'll
fades.
fade. It's a different color.
It's a spot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's why I took mine off right away.
I take them off.
Well, this isn't.
She
one
said,
that I
"Don't take it
normally
off."
wear.
That's the cool thing. Leave it on. I'm
Like,
like,
I don't care.
What's the brand? I don't even know what. Hang on.
What brand is that? Oh.
It is the authentic Yupung.
Yeah, I'm not buying it.
Yeah, that Yupung. Why? I'll
Say it
spell
3
it.
times
YUPOONG.
Is that a Richardson?
"This is Richardson."
Yeah, you poon.
You poom. You poom.
Your poem. Your poem. Your
Listen,
poem is sideways. Your
this is
poem
my
is
cool hat. Yo, yo, yo.
Mhm.
Yo, yo, yo.
She's gonna have a big gold chain here a bit.
Well, does this not count? Like
That'll work. Well,
No.
we'll pull both the chain. I mean, I would say, this is big rapper style with my cross on, Hang on, we'll pull it back so that way.
There you go.
There you
Oh, you got it going now, girl.
Now I got the bling
Yeah.
bling.
Yo.
Yo, yo, yo. What is in the house?
We're gonna start a new live for Glenda.
I like my youngest who likes rap music. Boom, 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 boom.
I'm sorry, folks. Please don't leave. They'll grow up soon.
And what's even better about this? I've only had a coffee. I'm real gangster tonight with my
It
coffee.
obviously wasn't caffeine free.
Yeah,
No.
exactly.
Homie hangout.
Homie hang
Homie hang out.
I mean, like seriously,
Hanging
like
with the
fun
homies.
and everything.
Hey, I like that. sideways on you. That looks
actually-
good.
Hey, Dave.
Hanging with the oldies.
I was
I
going to
think
say,
it's
so,
better.
Mom, Dad, what did you do last night? Oh, we went
with the
all out.
We went
We
out.
were rapping. Yeah,
Yeah.
we were rapping. And then I
as
can
my
just hear
son
it.
would say, That's what my son would say.
Mhm.
Dave Knight.
A man
What
of
the-
few words. Hey,
Followed
welcome to House,
by-
Dave.
Yeah, exactly, Dave.
Yeah.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Oh,
Hey.
Hey, hey. As
Oh.
my aunt
This
is
is
private texting me, I'm laughing. I think she's getting a kick out of this one.
She's more than welcome to come up if she wants. Just send her
I
the
don't-
link.
Are you as cool as your niece? Just saying, Aunt Lynn.
Oh, don't.
It's
Don't-
going down.
Oh,
No,
Lord,
no,
I
we don't
believe
need
for
her
a
to
second.
pop up
She is.
as
No, it's
Mama
Nice.
with her sidekick.
Yeah.
It's nice.
I told her that sideways hat.
It's right.
It's a good look on her.
It fits
Oh,
me.
Sorry, Xander.
I think it freaked out Dave Knight.
What did you walk into, Dave? Oh, you're ragged from last night. Okay, no problem. No problem. I got it down. Just saying.
Well, Lynn, tell
yes.
Mama we want to talk to Mama.
Mama.
Yeah, we want to talk to Mama. We don't want to talk to you.
Mama, whatever.
Mama.
One of them
Mama.
moms.
Mama.
Mama was
I
getting
can't
pretty
remember.
sweet and cuddly with Randy till she
I
found out he had a
know.
full-size bed in that truck.
Well,
I
until
feel-
she found out that, had
Or
a
that-
single bed,
Look at this.
she was
I
out.
cannot believe they went to IKEA for a toilet brush and some sippy cups.
Oh my God.
That is a true story. An hour and a half, 2 hours to IKEA from their house to get some sippy cups and a toilet brush. That's the
You
true
get those at
story.
Dollar General.
No, I think they really wanted the Swedish meatball.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably. Dame Mama. Oh,
Dame Mama.
hey, excuse
Oh,
me.
man.
Dame Mama.
Dame. All right, Mama.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's right, Alexander. They weren't sippy cups; they were large shot glasses.
No, they were sippy cups.
For Mama, they were sippy cups.
They were sippy cups. Yeah, that's how we roll. Yeah, and Bubba needs to be part of this too. That's my cousin's little funny character.
Bubba.
Mama's home with the Lord.
Just for tonight. IKEA has the best meatballs. Okay.
What is an IKEA? Is that a grocery store?
You don't know what
No.
IKEA is?
Furniture, Swedish furniture store.
Home goods, furniture.
Oh, so they
They
don't have
come in
Swedish meatballs?
50,000 pieces that you have to try to figure out. They normally don't send all the pieces.
Sounds like
No,
Johnny's favorite kind
they-
of furniture store.
They do have
And
it like a cafeteria.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
There's a store with a cafeteria in it, like what was it? What were those stores back in the day? Woolworths? Didn't they have like a cafeteria?
Costco's got restaurants in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's all the furniture is made in Sweden, right?
Yeah.
They were Danish,
Yeah.
Sweden.
Yeah, something like that.
Of course, I can't say much about sippy cups because
I don't go to IKEA a whole lot because it's so far away. I've been there 3 times. Only because it's near a college and I had to take one of my kids up there. And but I do take Sir Grace clubbing. We go out and we have fun. We go to the club and we have a date, and have dinner. It's called Costco. That's our clubbing. Yeah. I'm cool.
These are
Sam's Club.
IKEA sippy cups.
Oh, you got you some.
Yeah, that's only like 1/3 of them.
Oh, well, we started getting them because of Ian when he was little, and they don't break. But all our cabinets, our whole kitchen is IKEA.
Oh.
Yeah, all my kitchen cabinets were made. I bought them in IKEA, and Lisa put them together, and then I hung them up.
Yep, him and his dad hung them up.
Using one of those books that you got from Ollie's.
Exactly.
No, each cabinet
Ollie.
comes with its own pamphlet.
Yeah, each cabinet
And
has
its own
its own.
tools. and
Oh, I
stuff.
can't believe that. I
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah.
If they're where they made?
They're made in Sweden.
Sweden. That's
Sweden.
what I'm
Oh,
saying.
okay.
It's
Sweden.
not in English. Scott. You have
Okay,
to look it up
Sweden.
to
I
figure
can
out how to
I can
say
get
it.
it. But if it was made somewhere else, it probably didn't come with a book.
No, these
Oh,
are
no.
yeah.
It wasn't made in China. No.
Yeah. Man, you get so much stuff from there with nothing on it. You had to sit and try to figure it out. Horrible.
Oh,
And
IKEA's just as bad.
I miss Woolies. Woolworths. I don't know. I mean, we had them in the States, but I shopped at them.
Oh
when I
my
lived
goodness,
over
I
there.
haven't heard of Woolworths in years. They've been closed in Canada.
Well, they were
Western.
open
How
when
about
we were
Western
there.
Auto? Remember Western Auto?
Yeah, I remember
Ours
Western
just
Auto.
closed a couple of years ago.
They used-
Our Western Auto.
They used to buy guns and
Yeah.
Where's
Thank you.
Randy?
He was taking a nap.
Yeah, you ain't lived till you bought you a pew from Western Auto.
I live
Yeah.
20 miles from Detroit if you want to go clubbing. Let me tell you, that clubbing stuff is a lot of fun. You know, for my age group, we go clubbing and then we go out to dinner. You know, I mean, hanging with the cool kids and we get us a nice drink of soda. You know, we cool. We cool. Yeah. I keep up with my kids. Just saying.
What was in your coffee, my dear?
Pumpkin
I don't-
spice latte.
Oh, great! Just before bed, so you're going to be levitating all night and shaking.
Yeah. And I didn't get a
Yeah.
small. I got a large.
Woolworth store.
I
Yeah.
would not sleep all night.
Remember Woolworth?
Yes, hot dogs are $1.50 at Costco, and they're the big jumbo dogs.
That's what I call a cheap date.
Are they Nathan? Are they Nathan Frank?
No, they're all meat. It's the
Yeah,
Kirkland
all
brand.
meat, like all different
No,
kinds
they're
of meat.
100% beef.
No, 100%. Yeah,
Oh,
not
they are 100% beef.
yeah, 100% beef.
Yeah.
Really,
Mhm.
man.
Yeah.
For $1.50. That's
Yep.
all.
And a Coke.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Or
and it comes with a drink too.
yeah.
Yeah, it's $1.50.
Wow.
Yeah, you come with a Pepsi.
Johnny,
Man,
you,
I'll tell you
you
what,
and
that's
Christine, we need to double date, you know, the two couples, and we'll go clubbing together, and I'll even splurge and buy your dinner. And Christine,
There you go.
You
no,
only have to drive 10 hours to get there, Johnny.
rolling with the big bucks over here. Just, you know, how we are.
I was going to
Yes.
say, like,
JB, I miss S&H Green Stamps and Otasco too. And you ain't lived till you bought a pew from Otasco.
I have not been, I've never heard of Otasco.
Really? Oklahoma Tire and Supply Company?
Well, I don't live there, so there's that.
Yeah. I think those
Okay.
are only in Oklahoma there, Johnny.
Yes, and we get our pews in other places. So
Ginger, it is me in the
That-
flesh.
let me, you know, hang on now, Dave. You got a point.
Hey, Joe.
You may spend $400, but my goodness, your food, it was so cheap for $1.50. Think about the savings. Just think about the savings.
Yeah.
You didn't have to go to, I don't know, the Olive Garden or Texas Roadhouse. You saved a lot of money eating at Costco. Forget the $400 that you spent on the toilet paper.
Just think of what you saved buying that hot dog and
Well,
drink.
you know what?
You saved
I
money.
couldn't get over the fact that at the end of every aisle they got somebody trying to feed you something. I mean, there's somebody with a little something at every aisle, you know, and they're like,
That's
"Here, you want
that's
to try
how we
this?
found
Want
these.
to try
That's
this?"
Oh, that if you walk out of Costco and you hungry, go back around. Take it again.
Yeah, that's $3.
Lila,
Yeah, that's Johnny in the flesh.
yeah,
Ginger. That's Johnny in the flesh.
it's hard to believe, isn't it?
Oh, look, there's.
If you want to send Ginger the link, go ahead.
Oh, Lila says, "Good evening, everybody. I've known
Yes,
what you know now about YouTube. Would you still make a channel?"
Who's she
Yeah.
asking?
Yeah.
That's
So
anybody up here.
So I would say yes, and coming from a perspective of somebody who, my mother, I've shared this story many times, but my mother had asked me to do a channel, and quite frankly, I think I'm boring. I am probably the most boring person. I'm just saying. And I thought, well, what can I contribute? Because everybody and their brother has content out there, and really, I didn't think I would fit in. Let's just be really honest. And she was always begging me to do it. You know, I kept telling her no. Now my mother will be celebrating, and my aunt, their 5th year coming up in January, I think it is. But Sherry at Black's Tropical Homestead had suggested it, and I'm glad I did, because I have made a lot of wonderful friends. You are going to deal with the bad, but have some thick skin. Have a little humor. Don't take it too seriously, but it's very rare. But I would say 99% of it has been a lot of fun. So that's my perspective, Lila. I don't know if anybody else could agree, but there you go.
Oh yeah, yeah, I would. I don't think I'd change it in any way either, at all.
Yeah.
I would, just because of the great people that we've met.
Yeah.
Grand.
I probably would have done it sooner, to actually be quite honest, Lila. Because I've been part.
Biggie Spittle.
I've
Hello.
been part of YouTube since 2011. No, yeah, 2011.
Mm-hmm.
Ginger.
Thank you so much, Xander. I appreciate that. Cool. Who's Glenda's mama? So if you go over to the official Ann Lynn show, that's
or
their
my
channel.
live last night.
And they were live last night. You could see who it is. My mother is Ann, and Lynn really is my aunt. They're 2 sisters who are they're goofy. They're a lot of fun.
They're goofy and they're goobies.
Yes. And that's real life too.
Yep.
Real life.
What you see online is what you see in real person.
Yeah, Scott's met all 3 of us.
I did. I had all 3 of them in my bed, folks.
I didn't think you were going to tell that story.
He had all 3 of them in the bed. Remember, I'm on here.
I got video evidence. Now, the video evidence will never come out.
Never say never, Scott.
Hey, for the right amount of money, I'll show anything.
And it's actually very PG, but it's
Johnny and Jesse, you didn't answer. We didn't answer. We didn't answer Lila.
Lila's waiting for your answer, you guys' answer on a channel. What you know about YouTube now? Would you still do a channel?
Ginger, it's your cup.
Yeah, I probably still do it.
So look for
Probably
this.
do it because my motivation for doing it wasn't for making money or anything. My motivation for doing it was to document and keep videos that my grandchildren may someday be able to watch and say, hey, I'm so glad that my dad or my grandfather documented things that occurred in their life, because now I can see what they went through, what kind of fun they had, what kind of friends they had. and who they, who they hung around with and all that kind of stuff. And we can document that through YouTube. Back in the old day, and maybe Johnny can elaborate a little bit on this, but remember in the old days, we had instant cameras where you hit a button and the little thing comes out.
Mhm.
Where are those photos at? Where's the old VCR camera videos that you made when we were growing up?
They're in a box somewhere.
They're in a box somewhere. They're in an attic somewhere. They're somewhere, and nobody knows.
Yeah.
But through YouTube, I started putting my videos on in 2014, and just for posterity, right?
Mhm.
And so I don't think I would have done anything different.
That's why Johnny is doing it for the 4 grandsons and stuff. I give anything. My mom died when I was really young, and I give anything to have something like that. There's some
Right.
old, when she was little, my uncle has them, but he keeps saying he's going to put them on video or something, that they're stuck in some box somewhere.
Right.
Right.
So I think that's a huge thing for you with YouTube, that they're able to, have that memorialized.
Absolutely. And I'm sharing recipes too that I only have one, and I'm hoping that she'll be able to go back and reference and say, oh, this is how Gigi did it. Because I have a recipe on my channel that was slightly altered. And I'm going to go back to the original eventually and share it, but it was from her, hang on, I want to say this right. So great aunt.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
But I didn't put the original totally. I altered it by doing it with honey and it was sugar, but I was trying to make it healthy because I had to eat it. So I need to go back and put the original because I want her to have that recipe.
That's awesome. You know what Linda Peterson said? Jesse's grandchildren knew what you sound and look like. That is why I do it for my grandbabies. That is so important because, there's so many family members. I like my mom. I don't remember what she sounded like or anything.
I spent summers with my grandfather growing up, and I remember when he retired, and he was 60 years old when he retired, and I remember that. He lived for another 30-something years after that, but we have no video. I have nothing with his voice on it. We have no video of him, working, playing, anything.
Yeah.
And what I'd give some time like that with my grandfather where I could have videotaped conversations or videotaped an outing or, watching him at work there at the house.
Exactly.
And now you'll have that, Johnny, for your grandchildren. You'll have that forever. They'll be able to say, hey, it's a new day here on Gillum Farm. They're going to remember that from here on out.
Yeah, a true story.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We were just talking about this on the ride home with my cousin as we were coming back. And I stopped to pay my respects to my grandfather because I don't live anywhere near where the cemetery is at. And my youngest had done some videoing, and it was through his little Apple iPod type thing, back in the day. And he lost all that recording. And it would just be nice. I mean, we have tapes. Now, he was a pastor, my grandfather was. So we have all the tapes of his sermons so we can sit and listen to them. And there is a channel that was started, and they started uploading those sermons up just so that our family could go back and listen to Grandpa preach.
Yeah.
But there is just some stories that we wish we could get back, and some funny stories. We were laughing actually on a story, and I don't mind sharing it, but so I was a military brat, and I was born outside the continental U.S. I'm not gonna say where, but so my boys, when we came home, my son had recorded part of this, and my boys and my grandfather were harassing me because how much money my grandfather had to pay for him and my grandmother and my uncle to come over to be with my mom while I was being born, for a few months. And so he had a dollar amount. I think he spent like $3,000 like in total for them to come over to see us back in the day. And they stayed for a couple of months. Well, my grandfather always said, Glenda, pay up. You owe me that money. You owe me that money. And my boys were like, Papa, she owes you that money. There's late fees. There's interest. And cost of living has changed. Somehow this went up to like $30,000. And they had this story. And the day that he died, we didn't know my grandfather was going. He always said he was going to die in the blink of an eye and be caught up to heaven just like that. That's how he was going to go. He didn't. He lied. He lied. When I get to heaven, he and I are going to have a coming to Jesus talk, because he went in the blink of it, or a roll of an eye. He rolled his eyes and he was in heaven. Okay. But, you know, and then at his funeral, I had some Bible bucks and I'm like, here, Papa, here's the money, you know, but anyhow, so all that audio and all is gone, all of it, all that harassing, and how nice would it have been to have had it up on YouTube, you know?
Video and pictures worth 1,000 words.
It is. Now we have found where he did a 5-minute clip with the National Archives. He was in the Army. And so I can go back and listen to his story about his Army times. So that's a blessing to have. But YouTube, you can actually see facial expressions. You can, you know, share recipes and what it is, something for the grandkids and so forth.
So let me answer something in the chat here. So Dink and Tank were asking how come they can't see some of the chat. Well, we have some co-streaming going on right now. So Glenda's got her channel co-streaming with Scott, and Scott has his channel up. So if you open up Glenda's, if you'll all go to Glenda's and open up her chat, then you'll help her with the watch hours. If you open up another device, you can have Scott's run, and then you'll be able to see both chats, both comments, sets of comments.
Yeah,
but we can't merge them together.
No, but please go over the whole reason for tonight is about Glenda and getting Glenda.
But if you're going to have both, if you're going to have both of them open, let the sound on Glenda's be open and the one on Scott's be closed. That way, Glenda gets the credit.
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it. I mean, I'm still pinching myself for being in such a wonderful community. I'm just saying, it's just, my heart is so full.
So, hold on 1 second. Let me look real quick. I'm going to validate this. So, Glenda, we were talking about, you know, going live, and I just got my report back from Batissimo. My live that we just did was 2 hours and something.
2:30.
2:30. I have 189.8 hours. 189.8 hours, watch hours. So that's what I was telling you. The more you go in there and do those lives, and especially if you can co-stream too, you know, it'll help build those hours up, and they'll add up, you know. Yeah.
And we talked about doing Monday night. I think I'm going to go ahead and we will be on Monday night at 8:00 East Standard.
Right on.
I'm on
7 Central.
I just haven't dropped the link today. I went to a state park that I've been wanting to go. So I haven't worked on anything. So we'll go ahead and I'll put that out probably tomorrow.
Actually,
but everything. Go ahead.
Lila, go ahead over to Glenda's. We have Xander. Jesse's in here. I'm in here. Johnny's in here. So if something goes awry, don't worry about it. We have enough people to.
Or it was.
Okay.
We have enough people to kick them out. And you asked what I'm doing. I'm shipping out last night's winnings. I have printers and all that. So this one's going to Ginger. It's already ready. It's labeled. So she'll go out Monday. I'm just working on wands right now.
Oh, okay. She knows.
And
so, yeah, if Ginger's listening, I did send her the link to her Gmail a while back.
Oh, okay. And I see Tony's in here too. If you want to toss.
So is Angie. Angie.
I'm sorry, Angie.
When will those dark clouds?
That's going to go on forever, isn't it?
I know.
She's probably heard it all her life.
But she enjoys it. It's
She does. She does like it. She's a good sport about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we'll see how good a sport she is whenever they're both near the railing on the ship.
Yeah, that's going to be true.
Just
Right.
saying.
They're going to be on the ship with us. That's going to be so much fun.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or when we're driving on that track and she's right in front of me, I'm going to go, Angie.
And she's gonna be focused, so it don't matter.
See, she says, "You're fine, Scott. Sing it. I love it."
I'm really excited about
All righty.
that. That is going to be so much fun.
She lights up every time she hears it.
It's gonna be really fun to watch them cry when they win.
Well,
That's right. Because it's going.
you know what, Angie? We could be calling you a lot worse.
Yeah.
So,
Just
so
saying.
Johnny should be really scared when we do this race because I am not the professional driver. So you should be scared.
I'm not either, but I'm going to do it.
Scared. I
He's
mean,
the only
you know,
professional driver I know.
yeah. I mean, he might be the professional. Oh, he may have won a lot of races, but I'm gonna be on that track. He should be scared.
And we got heart.
I got heart and I got spunk. Yeah. And if I have a pumpkin spice latte, it's going down.
That's what it takes. Pumpkin spice.
So what's happening? What's about Monday? What's going on Mondays?
It says Robertson Belly Acres is Monday at 7. Also.
Yeah, but they've got such a huge.
What's happening on Mondays?
What do you mean?
I mean, why
Glenda's
are
going
they
to go
not talking
live
about Monday?
Mondays at 7.
Oh, for Glenda. We're talking about
Glenda's
Glenda
going to go live on
planning,
Monday.
planning a time slot.
What time are you going live on?
So 8 at Eastern time.
Which is okay.
That'd be
7 Central.
Yeah, 7 Central.
Unfortunately, JB.
Yeah, I
you
mean it's
gotta
hard
do
to
what you
find
gotta
so many
do.
channels.
It's
Yeah,
really
the
fun.
three channels that I know are going on at 7 Central, 8 o'clock Eastern is Robertson Belly Acres, Curmudgeon Inn, and No Judgment Here with Tish. Because she goes from 6:30 or 7.
Yeah.
Sometimes she goes 6:30, sometimes she goes at 7.
No,
And then the Vineyard Chicks
um,
come on after that.
Jesse. The Curmudge Inn goes on at 9 Eastern, which
9
would
Eastern?
be
8
8
8
o'clock.
Central.
Okay, so I have him down for 7. I don't know why.
When they made Georgia time.
So where are you
Joe,
at in
that's the
Georgia?
same time.
Isn't that same Eastern? Aren't
Yeah,
they in
Eastern.
He's just
Yes, Georgia is Eastern for
Ah,
the most
that
part.
boy
I think
fix
there's
it,
one
boy.
section of
Yeah.
GA that
Every time you had to
Central.
tell him what it is in Georgia
Well, the
time.
poor guy.
Well,
I
what
mean,
I'm going to speak is in Eastern Hoosier time. We'll drop that Hoosier. It's 8.
probably not Lynn,
Eastern
but I'm sure gonna
Hoosier.
try.
Now,
I
Western
might lose a
Hoosier?
limb trying to beat him, but Lynn said we're not going to beat him, Johnny, at the races, and probably not. But you know what? I'm going to try, and there may be blood somewhere.
That's why I said I am not a professional. Everybody should be scared.
But
And
you know,
no,
the
I
Curmudge
ain't about my driving, but y'all might have
Christine,
some
just make sure you got your arm
Yeah, you got your arm guard on.
I need
Your
more
arm
like
guard's on,
my
okay?
leg guard. That's the thing that always worries me.
Just never know. You may need some of this.
I
I
know,
know I will run my head.
Linda. I know that. I
What?
know that. I'm talking.
What'd she say?
Joe was wanting to know what it was in Georgia
Oh.
time.
You know when Georgia is.
yeah, we all know except for Joe, who lives in Georgia.
He's going to the back. Yeah,
because he
that's all
won't
right.
have his
It
green.
doesn't take me long to figure stuff out, though.
No, it doesn't. And Johnny's he's an adrenaline junkie. And so things that might make me a little nervous that I would be more cautious with because I'm a safety girl, he's not. So that's where I've got to get my mind focused. It's just hit the wall, just go. I was going to say something else, but that's not.
But you know, if you remember, if you ever did the go-karts, there's usually always like one or two that you just can't quite get up there. We got those. They're going to be in those.
That's where we're gonna go talk to the guy. They think they got this guy, but I know
We got the connection. Trust me. We got the
we'll
connection.
We have
a
a
connection
good
before it's
connection.
over.
No, we got the connection. Y'all just think you got the connection, but we got
Well,
the
I'm not
connection.
saying we've got it yet, but we will.
We will.
No.
There'll be a couple days
Yeah.
before.
Yeah.
No.
I've heard
Unfortunately,
that
you
said
ladies
before.
can think what you want,
It's-
but we will.
we will.
We will just have to wait and see
it'll be
who
fun.
wins.
It'll be fun. Anyway, I
It'll
mean,
be
even if
fun,
you guys win, you'll be wrong. So, you know.
But you know, Christine,
Yeah,
you can always stay on the sidelines and be our cheerleader. Let's go, man. Let's go, man.
Later.
Yep. Tony there says there's always a bumper. That's right. There is always a bumper.
There's always a caboose, and it
Little
ain't me.
Rubbin's racing, you know.
We're gonna be the
I
engine.
have a big caboose
Uh-oh.
day off of it. It's
What's
moving.
your email, Tony?
Hey, how's
Hey.
it going?
It's
Good.
moving.
She's away.
She does brush her hair.
Yes, she does.
Look at that.
There.
Look what I
Look at what
found.
it
girl.
got.
The new logo?
Scott, did you make that?
Not for nothing.
Wow.
I was gifted that.
That is awesome.
I got one of them.
I got one of them too.
I think Scott's got one of mine. I only given out 2.
There's a Grace
Actually,
on Fire
I think I
mug
even
around.
have it downstairs.
I've only given out 2.
Oh my goodness gracious. Y'all caught me when I was eating. Y'all said, Ginger, come on up. I was eating a snack. My guilty pleasure.
Oh, no. Ice cream.
Ooh, I like
Look at
that.
that.
That's
Oh,
pretty.
that
I
is
got one of them.
beautiful.
Hey, I ain't got one of
Only
them.
2 out there.
Me either.
No, you don't. There's only
Look at
two.
Scott.
And it's got fancy schmancy writing on it.
Yes.
Jesse, you can make me large if you want.
That's too frilly for me.
Now.
That is beautiful.
Oh, that's
Thank
cute.
Wow.
you.
I love that color. Is that your favorite
Yeah.
color?
Yes, it is. Yeah, I love blue. That's kind of a bluishy green color. And then it has the logo down below it.
That's awesome.
There's only 2. My mom has the other one.
Oh, you don't even have one?
I have one with it's a mason jar one. So I did a mason jar for me. And on the other
Yeah.
side it says Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh, that's
Oh.
awesome. Sorry.
Yep. So yeah.
Snacks in my teeth.
What are you eating? Now that's what I want to know.
I'm embarrassed to say, you guys would say, oh, that's a foofy snack.
Oh, tell me, what is a fluffy snack?
Gotta
I'll tell
be
you what I
vegetable.
want.
What, whipped cream and jello?
No.
More guiltier than that?
Oh no, I think that's
Whoa,
good.
that's
What are
yummy.
you-
Oh, Brie.
Yeah.
That's my favorite. Or what is wrong with that?
I don't
What's
know
that
what
with
it
the little
is.
crackers?
My
Favorite
redneck.
snack.
I don't even know what it is. It's cheese.
It is not redneck at all.
It's not one of these.
No, it's not one of those. No, Joey's mom got me hooked on those. She cuts a cross in the top, puts it in the oven, puts walnuts on it, and then warms it up, and it becomes all nice and gooey. And then you eat it with these Crunch Master crackers that I didn't think y'all would want me crunching that in your ear. So I was like,
Put a little bit of jam or jelly on top too.
Or honey.
yes,
Or honey.
yes. The honey is delicious.
Yeah. Ooh, we need to get some brie.
we need to get some brie.
Oh, we
Well, now
fancy.
I will tell you, I had a chocolate chip cookie from Starbucks. It's
Oh
what I
my
had
gosh,
for
those things are the
dinner.
best.
Dinner.
they're-
That's what I had.
They're lemon
Starbucks.
cake. Oh my God.
Starbucks. That's where I got my pumpkin spice latte.
Ginger, did you see we got our mug from Megan?
No, and I was going to ask you if you got yours. I am so excited you got it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like
Yeah, we did a little
that.
mail call at the beginning of
We
our
did a mail
video.
call at the beginning of our live.
No, and I wasn't home. I got home and got everything almost put away. Turned on the turned on the computer, and my son was like, "Mom, are you gonna feed the dogs?" And I was like, "Oh crap, yeah, that's right." So I had to go feed the dogs, and then I got in like 10 minutes.
Oh,
I'm missing.
I will be right
part of
back.
this.
I got to take care of one.
I'm
Okay.
missing
I
part of
put
this.
food in there.
I'm
What
like,
are you missing?
so I'm missing the part where your son says, "Mom, are you going to feed the dogs?"
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like,
Donnie, you know.
Why didn't he?
whenever
feed
I
them?
was growing up, there wasn't any of them. Mom,
Oh.
are you going to feed the dogs? Or
No,
Dad, are
because-
you going to feed
No,
the
no,
dogs?
no, because he was going to
Get out there and feed them dogs, boy.
No, he was going out to walk them, and as soon as they come in, and I wasn't feeding them outside, we feed them inside, but I usually make their food because Rainey is she gets a little bit of chicken so her stomach doesn't get upset, and then a little bit of rice as well with her mixed in with her dog food. And he is always a little trepidatious about mixing it, whether he's getting it the ratio right. Even tonight, he said, "Now, Mom, you put that much rice in there? I didn't think I was supposed to put that," because I've had him do it a couple times. And I was like, "Yeah, it's fine. It's fine, Joe. Everything's fine."
Everything's
yeah.
fine.
So he meant, are you going to make their food while I go walk them, is what he meant.
Oh,
So
okay.
our dog,
I was just
Yeah.
trying to figure that out because I was like,
Yeah, no.
say I'm sorry.
our dog doesn't like rice because it's too crunchy for him.
What?
You got to cook it.
Oh, you got to cook it?
I was going to say rice is not supposed to be crunchy. I don't know how you cooking it, Jesse. Why don't
No
you
wonder
just
he doesn't. No wonder Toby doesn't like rice.
you leave that to Lisa, okay?
Hey, somebody slid in here.
Tony,
Tony.
Hey. How you doing?
What's
Doing
going
good,
on,
Tony.
Tony?
Good.
That's
Doing
good.
Hey,
We
I
all been up.
Staying on
I was
trail?
super impressed by your I'm fixing the freezer video.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, I learned something there.
Yeah. And I loved it when you said, "Oops, I forgot to put these in. Let me take all this apart and I'll be right back. I gotta pop these back in."
You got to keep it real, right?
Yes.
Because it happens.
Absolutely.
Hey, you gotta have parts left over. You might need them in the future for something.
I got clothes already.
According to Mike, you don't need them. At MT Homestead, you don't need them. OSHA says they want to put some extras in there for you.
Yeah, right.
Okay, now I'm wearing Sir Grace's hat. There.
Oh, I love it.
See, now
Yeah.
it's the right way.
I love it. Very
Yeah.
good. Maddie.
Nice hat.
See, nice.
Hey, you had two letters fell off. The CH fell off.
The CH fell off.
The CH fell off on the front.
Just
Yeah.
now
just got
actually-
yourself a flight.
You
Yeah.
are such a stinker.
So he's funny about his hats, and he has another one that says retired. I won't wear that one. That's his. But this one is one of his favorites.
Yeah.
Right.
I have one of my dad's too.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
I have his active duty hats too down there.
Mm.
I almost came up with one. I thought, nah, better not.
Hey, Donna.
They're kind of a baseball cap style.
Hey, Donna. Oh, Donna. Oh, Donna.
Although I think my head's too big, so I'm gonna take it off.
Hey, Bowen.
Jesse's in a
Yes.
singing mood this evening.
He is. Oh my goodness. Let me turn that sound off of there.
Okay, and then here is my cup, Ginger.
Oh yeah. look at
Oh,
that.
I love that. That is so cute.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Doubtfire.
My little sippy cup. There you go.
Your little
That
sippy.
Oh, sippy
Yes.
cup.
That's more than a little sippy cup.
Hello,
Yes.
Paul.
That's a big girl sippy
It's
cup.
a big girl sippy cup, but there's nothing in it.
Hi,
Right
Bowen.
now. Just there you go.
But it sure is pretty.
I was
I
going to
like
say,
that.
you don't need anything else right
you.
now.
No, maybe some water.
I put in the chat earlier. Is Glenda all jacked up on Mountain Dew?
No. I went to Starbucks because I was getting so
Oh.
tired. We went antique. Well, okay, we went to my favorite park and had a wonderful, wonderful day. They opened up all the old buildings from the 1800s, and they had a craft fair there. And it was so cool to be able to walk through it. And then I was getting tired, and then it was like, okay, well, let's go antiquing. So we went antiquing. Okay. I'd never been to this antique store, and it was cheap like New York. Cheap. Like
Oh, wow.
country cheap. I was really impressed. I didn't buy anything, but
Oh,
but
no
it was
way.
neat. Got to go back because I
Well,
spent
son.
my money at the craft fair. But anyhow, then we went to Ollie's. That's what I was going to tell you, Jesse. I went to that Ollie's that I wanted to go to.
The newer one.
Nice.
Very
Was it
nice.
nice?
Good.
Nice.
I'm
Yes.
glad you got to go to one that is reflective of the ones that we go to.
Yes, because the one that's closest to me is run down,
Yeah.
and it's not the same as the one that I went to today.
Yeah.
And I really liked it. They had a wonderful selection of things. I walked out and I went, oh my, I would be in trouble all the time.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, so you feel me then.
Did you push the wrong button, Johnny?
Right here. Right here. Yeah.
Yep.
What wrong button?
The one that
This cheap.
I want to be over here.
He wanted to be I got to get away from that side.
nice. Hey, there's Eileen. Hello.
Hello, Eileen.
So, Tony, where's Angie at?
She's sitting in the room over there.
Oh, so you don't even want to come in and say hello? I mean, I don't care if she stays
Yeah.
or not, but if you don't want to come and say hello,
Uh,
that's
She's
right to
watching
the heart,
college
right to
football.
the heart, right there. Boom.
she's watching college football. I know that.
Oh, did she see the Gators get their butts whooped
Go
in
Vote.
overtime today?
Yeah, well, she watched the OU and OSU game. She was very happy.
I was gonna say which team is she rooting for?
Oh, yeah. Josh is still crying about that one.
Yeah, Josh is.
Joshy.
That's why he's not here. He's in mourning right now.
He should be. He's talking all smack to me last night about it.
Oh boy, look.
There she is.
He
Hey.
won.
That's my girl.
Where's your Go get it.
Everybody,
Look at
She's
you.
got a
Oh,
OSU.
Yeah.
where's Josh?
Where's Josh?
Oh, Josh is hot.
Oh, he's
Josh
in the
is
chat.
mourning.
Don't let
Yeah, he
him
was
try to
in-
hide
in
it, but he
Glenda's-
is in the chat.
Hey, I'm an OU fan.
Hi,
I'm an old me fan.
Hi, Judy. You're an old man fan?
You can be an OU, but I'm an old me.
Thinking tank. Hi.
I don't mean to change
oh,
that. That's mine.
Will you put it over here?
Because I was sitting over there. That broke my little coaster.
Uh-oh.
That Scott made and sent to me that I finally found. His
Aw.
So cute.
And no,
that is awesome.
Scott
I
did good.
like that.
Thank you. I not to change the subject, but wanted to say thank you to Scott and Jesse and Lisa and Glenda and Ginger, and I know there's others in the chat like Eileen for agreeing to be
Eileen.
Eileen or Eileen?
Eileen.
Eileen.
Allie?
Eileen.
Maybe it's Aylin. Maybe it's Aylin.
She knows I love her though.
Sorry.
For agreeing to do the hashtag Wild Game November. I'm sorry, I'm not feeling very good. Oh, and Johnny too. Johnny's gonna do one too.
I am.
You're on the calendar. You're doing it.
You're on the calendar, sir. That means you better put up or shut up.
And I ain't
Johnny,
doing it for
don't you remember, Johnny? Yours comes on after the last one.
Yeah, yours is due tomorrow.
Yeah, remember you got
No.
Mine is due tomorrow.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I have
Johnny
it
goes.
together.
Can I
It's
have
ready
a
to go. I
layout
just haven't
state?
uploaded it.
Oh, yesterday I had a stress. I could not get mine.
I
I
have
had
to
it all
finish
ready.
mine
I went
tomorrow.
in there, had to rebuild it because it was like all in different pieces. I don't know what I did wrong. And the music wasn't right. So I rebuilt it and then I couldn't upload it. And I was stressing out yesterday pretty big time. So like here I am hosting it and can't even get this video.
Oh, that's what all the warning. That's what all your messages were.
Yeah.
Well, mine is done, and we had it for dinner last night. I just have to get it up.
Can't wait.
You're right. You're right. It is pronounced Eileen,
Thank you, Eileen.
even though it could be pronounced Eileen. It's Eileen.
That's what I thought because
Thank
I've
you.
heard her pronounce it many times and Piggy to pronounce it many times. So I thought I was right, but then I always think you're right because you let me.
I always thought it was Eileen, but
What was that song?
Eileen.
Eileen.
Hey, Bowen.
Yes, that turkey and bacon combo. Oh my gosh.
The braided bacon.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
happened to
I
that?
was
The wild
watching that.
stuffed with the cream cheese. Yeah, that was.
Did she
I was
make
like,
something?
Where's
dang.
mine?
Ask Abby to watch my video.
Haven't seen it.
Did not
I was
comment
like,
yet. I'll be honest, but we
Lady.
watched it on the TV. We were
Aw.
both hungry.
I'm
So you
like,
said that would be good with a turkey that wasn't wild caught too.
Mhm.
Right.
I think it would, and I think it'd be good with chicken too.
Okay.
Just like a
really-
chicken breast, just beat it out. I make a Mexican chicken roll that reminds me a lot of that. Kind of without the cream cheese and stuff, but I do a lot of things like that with the chicken breast.
Because I thought about making it. It looked so good.
Johnny found that recipe a couple of years back, and I've made a huge.
What happened to it, by the way?
It's in the refrigerator waiting for
Okay.
you.
oh God. And see, I was looking at it thinking, wow, she came out of the gate like Danny the Bull. I mean, you wanna talk about setting the bar high.
Yeah, I know.
I know.
Yeah,
I know. I don't know if mine's going to be anywhere close.
It kind of blew what I had in mind out of the water. Like, well,
No,
I agree. Because that
Yeah,
was
you
looking
can't worry.
so good.
because
Man, I could
That's
not
must
believe.
And you
well,
said
that the
I-
rest
well,
of
look what
Eileen.
I want you to run back next year. We're gonna do this again. So
Yes.
I'll just make like chip beef or something.
No, I mean that's the way to start it. If you're
Here.
gonna do a collab and you're gonna
Start it
start it
big.
up, you're gonna do it right. I mean, she braided the bacon and she wrapped it. I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna look like a big old pile of dung. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know if mine's going to be anywhere near as cool as that.
There goes-
Everybody's just gonna be absolutely wonderful. But thank you, because I was sitting there thinking, this
I
is
guarantee
crap.
you mine's
This is a
not.
crap video.
No, I actually was hungry when it was all said and done. And you said you got it from Oklahoma. Is it Wild and Game? Was that who you said that was from? The recipe originally?
Oklahoma, and that's the other thing I forgot. I didn't get the description up, but I'll post it in the description.
That's
But
okay.
Oklahoma Wildlife.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
been
But
several
I
years
thought it was
ago.
so cool.
Oklahoma Department of Wildlife Conservation.
But I was
I found it
bad.
on
I was
there.
so late, and I got really sick last night and went to bed. And
Yeah.
I didn't get that on my description stuff. I'll go back in there and do that.
Oh
But-
no, that's okay. But I was really impressed by it. It looked
Oh, thank you.
fabulous.
I told her, I
It
said,
did, didn't it?
this
Yeah.
can be really good someday.
Yeah, the Oklahoma Wildlife one, they just have mushrooms and onions in theirs. They don't do the cream. Yes, go read it. And
Christine, are you gonna do a giveaway at the end of your
Josh
at
can
the
come.
end of, at the end of the collaboration?
He's asking if you're having a giveaway.
I wasn't planning on it, but after we had our talk the other day, maybe I should. I mean, I just was making it for my first one just simple and just 2 weeks and no pressure for anybody. But
Well, I'm just asking. I mean, you don't have to have one. It's not mandatory. Not everybody that has a collaboration has a giveaway.
yeah,
But
I did want to do something though for the
if you
people.
did, but if you did,
We
if
just-
you did, we
Cooking.
Well, maybe we should have one.
The Ultimate Guide to Cooking Wild Game. Hey, that's
I have
awesome.
a book similar to that in my stash of things to give away. And I see that Drunken Chef said, my kind of topic, food. Yes.
Yeah. You know, what would I need to do? Just find a date in like an hour and just do a giveaway. But I mean, I'm not going to
know a guy.
No,
So I'm sure that guy up there.
Yeah. Yeah, he knows.
It's easy enough.
Yep. He can help you. Hey, open mouth, insert foot, Jesse. Open
Yep.
mouth, insert
I do
foot.
enough of that on my own. Trust me.
Yeah.
And you can do it.
I
on
help
the
it along. I
cooking
push it
farm.
in.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do it on. We'll do it on.
But Christine, if it's going to interfere with you going back to work, and I know you got to go back to work after this week, so
Well, I pretty
if
much
that
work
means
this
you're going to
week,
be
so-
like out of town or something.
I
Yeah.
told you there's no way
Yeah.
for her to take off unless you like smash the phone and throw the computer out and burn it and all that good stuff. And she'll still figure out a way to, it's just the way it is.
That's-
The
that's-
powerhouse
I'll
is what
email
she
you.
is.
Thank you. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll do a giveaway. I know a lot of them. I just don't want people to be disappointed if there's not tons and tons and tons, because sometimes I think it gets a little too much, But I think that's just because I get overwhelmed.
Oh,
Sorry,
I
I
agree
didn't know.
100%.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Thank you, Eileen. Yeah, it doesn't take much nowadays to
I didn't
overwhelm
know I
me.
could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. See this?
What are you shaking your head yes about?
Oh, wow.
Overwhelmed.
This
Yep.
one I don't feel good. That weather changes kind of got me this week.
You could
What's
do it
the
on
time
your
change gonna do?
Nothing.
weekly live or a Saturday.
Yeah, you could do it on one of your Saturdays, or you can do it on your weekly live. You don't
Yeah.
have to do an extra special day.
Oh, yeah, keep it
We're
simple.
gonna whatever she
I think I would like to
does,
do it on my channel,
she's gonna
though.
do it on her channel.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
But-
For anybody that is in the chat that doesn't know, Christine, Mrs. Gillum Farms, is
Yes.
doing a hashtag wild game collab running from November 3rd to November 18th.
thank you, Ginger.
She has scheduled channels, but it is also an open collab. So if you would like to drop a video, send her a email at gillumfarmsok@yahoo.com, and she'll send you the thumbnail or artwork, and just put in that hashtag and she'll put you in the playlist.
Yeah, we got a.
And
Yes.
the only thing you lacked saying right there was this is sponsored by.
I know.
I know. You are like doing so good. Keep going.
She was
Sponsored
doing
by.
really
She's doing really
Uh-oh.
good. I'm just thank you.
Yes.
Angie,
What?
Angie, here we go.
Huh?
Right.
Oh, folks!
Josh, I'm with you, buddy.
We're out of here. We're out of here. I don't have to put up with this kind of crap. No, but I mean, you guys all saw where they cheated at the very last, and it wasn't a fair win.
Sounds like a loser.
There was one bad call.
Yeah, that one bad call lost us the game.
You would have won anyway.
OU gets a lot of bad calls. There was a game, what was it, a couple of weeks ago or last week or something like that, where that one was booted from the game for a full game because
Yep.
of targeting.
Right. No joke though. When that guy did, it was a pass interference, and he should have got called. But if they were that far behind, they wasn't playing very good anyways. I was
Right.
watching that. The last 5 minutes. I forgot the game was even on today. I was busy today. Quit it. And I said, "Oh no, they got to win." I said, "There's no way I can eat foot salad." I said, "They have to win." I was talking too much crap last night.
No, you're eating boot steak. What are you talking about?
Yeah. I said, "Man, this is horrible."
It was a bad call, I agree, but you would have still lost.
That's
I
right.
was
Sorry,
just
Club.
Christine.
Yeah.
There's
We the one, but we all have our right to our own wrong opinions.
Yeah.
Hey, I always say if you're not cheating, you're not winning.
Hey,
And that's even in national racing.
my son told me he was yesterday. I don't even know what we're talking about now, but he said something. And he goes, if you cheat, you don't win, or something like about that. Like if you're cheating, you're not winning, or something. I said, what? I couldn't believe it.
Yep.
Hey,
I was proud of
Christine,
him.
can you explain the rules to Drunken Chef?
Yeah. So, if you can, let's see here. What are the rules? I'm sorry.
Run with it, Dad.
My head's pounding right now.
Hey, wait, there is one rule. The one rule is chefs aren't allowed to play.
Oh, stop.
Make it look bad.
No, it's just what we prefer is
Exactly.
like you prepare some type of wild game, but the wild game can also be, like something different than chicken and beef or pork.
Yes.
So it could be anything. You can even find something interesting, from the grocery store. So we already have our lineup, but we also, it's kind of like, what would you call it, Ginger? It's like a closed, I don't know if you call it closed.
Hold on.
So scheduled, but also open.
Okay, I'm gonna get you this. Wait, watch out.
The big rules are I really wouldn't say they're rules, but if you can use the logo that I have out there, and I can email it to you. And you can email us at GillamFarmsOK@yahoo.com. I will send you the logo, and I will send you the
That's
thumbnail.
weird.
And I will make sure you get a place, and I'll send you the information on the playlist. I'm
Hey,
sorry, I'm not at my best right now.
But if it's roadkill, you do have to demonstrate the taste part of it.
Yeah, Randy's gonna have to do that, because every time I see Randy in a chat, he's like, "How's Roadkill November going?"
Yeah.
Squash stew.
Yes. Joey was going to do squirrel on a stick, but I don't think he's going to do that anymore.
Oh, I think that would be awesome.
I think he's changed
No, don't
his
turn the
mind.
camera off.
But I mean, Chef has a lot of good food cooks. He does some live cooks
Oh,
on
really?
his channel. Yes, with a couple of other channels. They do like live cooks. So
Oh,
I
wow.
bet you he could knock it out of the park too, especially when you talk about wrapping it in bacon.
Oh,
I love bacon.
Joey
what can I do with chef extra good?
So,
Joey might
Drunken
run
Chef,
into a
great.
little bit of
Thank you for
complications
emailing
if he
me,
puts
and I'll
squirrel
get you
on
on
a
there. And
stick.
I'm excited that you're going to participate. That's awesome.
Yes, that
This
would
is
be
really
awesome.
great. I mean, for me being last minute asking people and stuff and getting it out there, we've got some great channels that are.
And
being
this
part
is
of
her
this.
very, very, very first collab that she is hosting all by herself. So
Thank you, Ginger. Well, my
any support, and
secretary.
if you want to share it
has been
out
taking
to
care
the
of
barbecue. Yes, and if you want to share it out with some of the other barbecue community fellas, feel free.
Be
We're
great.
in some time, but you better be good and quiet, okay?
Who's the other one?
So,
Gorilla
Josh,
Joe.
go back out.
Barbecue.
Wait. I'm
Go
listening.
back
Hold on.
out. You'll see a blue button that says co-stream.
Up at the
Press,
top right corner.
Hey, Titus.
Hi, Titus.
It'll
Thank
be
you,
in the
Ginger.
top right-hand corner.
You're welcome.
Do I gotta leave?
Yeah, well,
No.
you gotta get out.
You
You
gotta
gotta
go back to
exit.
the next screen.
Hi, Dee.
Watch out.
Exit the studio.
Do I leave or don't leave?
Yes.
Prepping
You
for
have-
her.
Well,
said
I don't know.
husband
Can you
now.
see the blue screen?
No.
Co-streaming.
Are you on your phone or
If
you on a
can't see the
computer?
blue screen,
No.
then you gotta
Thank you,
leave.
Drunken Chef.
I'm on my phone.
Okay, so you should see a
awesome.
icon that says share your destination.
Okay. I don't see one on my phone. I may have to leave and come back.
No, he's got to go out. He's got to go
Yeah,
back
it
out.
usually, but it usually doesn't pop up for a couple of minutes after you join the chat. It's not right away. It's not right away.
Hold on, baby. I'm trying to figure this out. Quick.
Hi, Titus.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna hit leave and see if it pops up.
Okay.
What do you need to be? I said.
Okay, you push it with your little finger. I want to hit it.
You got his hands full.
Hey, Ginger, if Joey's going to be doing, if he's going to be doing squirrel on a stick, he might catch some feedback about that. So you might have him change it to like tree rat on a stick.
Yeah.
That's what we call them here, tree rats.
Yes.
That's
Hey,
what they
Linda
are.
Homestead, welcome in. We are just sitting here chewing the fat, as my daddy used to say. We
Yeah,
just sit here
chewing
jawing
the
and chewing
fat.
the
That's for sure.
Hey,
Put it down, please.
fat.
I was telling Angie I should go get a couple of squirrels out back there everywhere, and she looked at me and said, "Don't you dare!"
Yeah, I was questioning Joey saying that too. I was like, man, you can make that squirrel for one.
And I heard that squirrels carry even the same diseases that raccoons carry. So if a raccoon can carry it, so can a squirrel.
really?
That's what I've heard.
So, Angie, do you like squirrels?
We've never had it.
No, I mean, do you like?
Yeah, I like watching them.
squirrels?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why.
Like
Not as pets.
as animals jumping around.
Yes, I think they're cute.
Oh, okay. 'Cause
Hey, Wiley,
Yeah,
Can you get my text? Oh, I didn't hit send.
I was just wondering.
They're terrible.
How did that work for you, Josh?
Not at all.
Oh,
That's right, Piggy.
that's right.
Oh, there we
I
go.
don't understand.
Oh, here we go now.
Oh, wait. I may be full. Hang on. Who's co-streaming?
No, I figured it out now.
Me.
Now I figured it out.
Oh, you got
I'm
it?
coach.
Yeah, it's not co-streaming yet, but it is.
Oh, he's prepping.
I just got
Okay,
set up.
perfect.
Yeah, I'm gonna
That sounds
I'm gonna put
good.
my little. There we go. I'm still here, but I'm trying to
Well, I still see
figure
you.
this out. You don't see me?
You're standing out. You're outstanding in your garden.
Yeah.
Dang, you got me.
He looks like a guy from Green Acres.
It's a lot. It's been a lot warmer where you are, Josh.
I know.
Dun, 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 dun,
It's
dun,
still
dun,
daylight
I'm
over
so
there.
lucky.
May I have photo cards?
Watermelons.
For what?
Let's see.
So
Get
do
off
you
my
want to,
phone.
Dripping a brisket. Drunken shit.
Yeah, he
Down.
does some
I
catering.
bet you if you let
Oh,
Titus
stop,
fix
stop,
it, he'll
stop,
figure it out.
Stop.
That prepping a brisket sounds like something he's probably going to put on the smoker at 5 a.m. and it sounds good. Say that.
What's my title?
Josh, it's the largest one you've seen this week.
Joey, you got a ways to drive, honey, because Chef lives in Arizona.
Yeah.
You thought
Wow.
Texas was a long way. Good luck
apparently
with that one.
driving is no issue for Joey.
No,
Driving
it's not.
there's
Is
no issue for him.
it? He
He's
makes
like,
no
I hit
qualms
it.
about it.
I hit a deer the other night, guys, in my truck.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Right? So I hit this deer, and Joey's like, do we need to drive to Oklahoma and give you a hand from Florida where he's at? I'm like,
Yeah, I'm like,
"No, I'm good,
huh?
Joey.
I'm sure I got a buddy that's only like 10 minutes that'll come pick me up.
Joey says, have gas, we'll travel.
I
Yeah,
know,
he will
right?
travel.
Yeah.
That's good though, because you guys are going to come to Oklahoma.
We are.
You will. You will.
Yes.
That's for
we
sure.
always, yes, absolutely. We're going to take over Lisa's spot if she doesn't go out carefully.
yeah.
Lisa's
Chef said,
done good
"Come
lost
on
your
down."
spot already.
You be out there counting. I'll call you. How many cows are out there right now?
Oh,
Yeah.
I got to tell you the funniest thing, Johnny.
There's enough room for both of us.
The funniest thing, we're out in the front yard. We're trying to get
Open door.
Rainy
Let me help him in.
going to the bathroom. We're trying to
I'm
get
coming on.
Rainy
Tell him to
back
be
to
quiet
the
when he
house.
comes in.
Naturally, like we always are. I'm yelling, Rainy, get up here,
Oh,
get
yeah.
up here. So Joey says, come on, son. She didn't do anything. And I said, you didn't do it right, Joey. That's not how you do it. It's Sug, come on.
Yeah,
And I was
Sug,
darned if
Sug.
she didn't turn around and run up here. And I was laughing. I was like, oh my God. It was
Yep.
hysterical. We both broke down laughing in the front yard. See, even when you're not here or we're not talking about you, or talking with you, you guys still make us laugh.
That's good. I'm glad we're a source of comedic relief.
No. We all make each other laugh with that. It was
It is sometimes.
yeah, okay, sometimes.
I figured it out finally.
Let me guess, Josh, you're drinking coffee.
Oh,
Okay,
how'd
and
you
now
ever
we're ready
guess?
Cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers, Josh.
Annie,
No.
cheeseburger too.
I got me fancy
Well,
up.
Hey, we're all drinking coffee.
Oh, look.
I don't think Jesse's got coffee though. His looks like some
water.
sweet
I'll have
tea.
water.
I don't have coffee.
I don't have coffee either.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's actually Mountain Dew in this.
Mountain Dew.
Not this late at night.
That lady does not need any coffee. She
No
had a coffee.
Baby, you don't do that to them.
No coffee.
No coffee for me.
Open this
No
mouth.
for you, lady. No soup.
I did figure out the way to get my live, so now I got 5 people wondering why there's only 5 people, nobody in the chat.
Same thing.
You're co-streaming?
Yeah, I coached them. Yeah, it pulled up
Yeah,
now.
they're all wondering why is there nobody here? Well, there are people here. They're just
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey D, homestead in the wood with D, and making it home is in here. Hey,
Don't get me, buddy.
taking it home. And
Hello, Nancy.
D. Hi, D.
Tiffany.
D. You know, every time I see D, she's at a desk. She's
I
working.
know.
Every time I see her,
She's a hard-working lady.
She is.
Yes, getting it done.
You guys, you barely didn't get to. You almost didn't get to see me on panel tonight because right before I came outside, I had got my coffee. You know, this is the cup Scott made here.
Yes.
And you notice how the top's getting black.
Yeah.
So I told my wife before I came out. I said, if you pop on the live and I'm drinking out of a black cup, I said that means I need some more put in here. And I about got another cup thrown at me.
Anthony, you have smart remarks.
Oh,
And you should be.
Last Frontier, 5 of the channels I follow are all live right now.
Oh, that's funny.
Yep.
Oh.
Hey, Bill, how's it going?
Are they all in this live?
Mhm. They probably are.
Hello, Tiffany.
Probably.
Bowen.
Tiffany Bowen.
From JB.
Yes, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, folks, for whoever,
Yes.
you're in.
Yeah. Wherever you are.
wherever you are.
Hey, if I want to stop the camera for just a second, I just click on that stop cam button, right?
Right.
Yeah. And you can
All right.
do
Yes,
But if you're
sir.
gonna wait. If you're gonna say something to your wife that you don't want us to hear, you better hit the mute.
Yes.
Well, I was going to make out with her.
No, you weren't.
Both of
Okay.
them.
All right. Okay, then leave it going.
We don't want to
If you
hear
were
it.
going in for a little something, you better mute it too.
Yeah.
we still see you or hear you.
He's doing that on purpose. Josh said 3 of the 5 are in this live. That's
Angie,
funny.
Angie, your hair's all messed up. What's up with that?
Yeah, right. I know better, not now.
He was taking his song off.
He was taking his song off.
Oh, Dale said,
Thumbs
I didn't hear about this party. I didn't get an invite.
baby.
I'm sorry.
Hey, you want to go grab that?
He
How
was
can you
that on my
not
truck.
get an invite
Come to
with
Dad.
all the people co-streaming? I can't co-stream anymore. People,
Move, Titus.
What's up, baby?
everybody on
Hey, Dale.
is live on that's on here except for Jesse.
I'm not live. I'm not.
You ain't alive?
Well, I had to actually get rid of one of my lives, but it's kind of important that I stay live.
Yeah,
It
I'm
is
not.
kind
I'm
of
not
important.
co-streaming.
Yeah. Can you stop? Can I stop co-streaming? So,
Yeah.
I'm about to say SCO streaming.
No, you don't have to.
No.
Oh, okay.
No. It's everybody that's on here right now. Stay co-streaming because I just got rid of my Twitter one and it's working again, so we're good to go. No, you guys are building your hours. That's why I actually went live tonight, so you guys could do your hours.
Thank you.
And
He said
and
he's
we
driving.
appreciate it.
Yes, definitely
Yeah,
appreciate
very
it.
much so.
Speaking of that,
Anytime,
Sherman,
guys.
how far are you? How far away are you?
I'm like right close to 800 hours.
Woohoo!
That's what you need, or that's
Right
where
on,
you're
buddy.
at?
That's what I need. That's what I need
About 800 hours?
For 3
Yeah.
or 4?
Yeah, for 3
for
or 4.
3. For 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're at 2,200 hours then.
Oh, for
Yeah.
3. I thought it was for 4.
Yeah. No, it's just partial. It's because I won't get it'll be everything except for the AdSense.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
The,
So
Now, did I hear you
ad
say,
revenue.
And really,
Jesse,
you don't
that
make a whole lot on there anyways.
did I
Yeah.
hear you say the other day that if you take the benefits at 3, that you don't get to take the benefits you would qualify for if you waited till 4?
No.
Okay.
I didn't say that.
Okay. That was just me.
No.
No, the three just allows you to take all the benefits of the super chats, your super thanks, all that kind of stuff.
Bye, Eileen.
Good night, Eileen.
Good
Yeah.
night.
When you hit your
Night,
4,000,
Eileen.
then you add the AdSense part
Okay.
of your monetization. You're fully monetized in.
You know, whenever it's a weird deal because the watch hours, I've never had any issue with watch hours, but the subs, getting the subs took a long time, and the what is it, 500 subs or something like that, and 3,000 watch hours? Is that what the deal is?
Yes.
Yeah.
I had, like 700 and something subs or 800 subs and stuff like that, and had like, I don't know, 12,000 watch hours. And I couldn't get monetized. I couldn't get that partial monetization. Every time I put in for it, it kept telling me that I had to have 1,000 subs every single time. It just wouldn't work. And finally, I just gave up on it and just finally hit 1,000. And then it went.
Don't be stomping around, baby.
Whenever I started, you had to have 500 subs just to get your community page.
Yep.
Wow.
Community tab.
Community
And now they
page.
give it away for nothing.
Don't you have to have like 100?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100.
Yeah.
Whenever you're first
Oh,
starting
yeah,
out,
I'm not
the
even.
first 100 seems like it takes forever. though.
Oh yeah.
If you don't have like a community like this right here, if you're just out there by yourself,
Yes.
to get 100 people, to sub to your channel, it's kind of
As
tough.
Tom Petty said, if you're just out there free falling,
Yeah,
good luck. It's hard. It's
it
hard.
is.
You know what's interesting is my
Pretty much.
stepdad has a channel, and he does solitaire type games, like the different kinds, the military type solitaire games. And he had, I think my mom said 8,000 watch hours, but he didn't have the 1,000
Right.
subs. It was backwards for him. He had so he gets the watch hours like there's no tomorrow.
That's the same way I've always been. The watch hour I had one video that got over 8,000 watch hours.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
Sorry.
So
Wow.
you really do not have an issue with watch hours at all.
no, we never have. I don't understand how it works or anything like that, but the watch hours seem to always be there. All my videos are real long though, and they always told me that, that's going to kill your channel if your videos are too long.
Yeah.
I don't think it does.
They watch it. No, I watch them. I watch it all.
I do too.
So
I don't
yeah,
think it
so-
does either, Tony.
No, so your length of your video really doesn't affect you. It really doesn't. What it affects is your click-through rate. So because people want to watch the video, they're going to watch it all the way through. But the ones that just want to see the highlights, they're going to be going zip, 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 zip,
Yeah.
zip. They're going to go through. and that affects your click-through rate, which affects your money. You know,
Right.
so that's what's going to hurt.
You know, yeah, there's a lot of things we can talk about on this, and that it's probably one of them things where we need to have a after hours live like that. I'm thinking, you know, where we kind of in the background stuff, because I still have a lot of questions on things that happen that I'm not sure about, and I'm probably not going to hear them wide open right now.
Yeah.
There are things that I have questions about.
Yeah. And Chef said all that hard work for a community tab, and now they just give them. And you know what? That's funny, because it was right when I was like around, I'm going to say 350, 400, that I was like, I just want to get that community tab. I just want to have the ability to post things on a community tab. I was working so hard to get to the 500. And then I went into a Tuesday afternoon chat with Janet Homestead, where you are. And she was like, yeah, they're giving them out now. And somebody was in chat and they were like, Ginger, you have one. And I was like, what? Since when? And he was like, go look on your channel. You have one. And I'll be darned. I pulled up another tab and I was like, I have a community tab. And I haven't even gotten to 500. I know, it was weird. It was crazy. But I thought, you know, if you got to get that 500, you've earned it. You've worked hard. You've put in the work. You earned it. And yeah, kind of like you said, now they just give them away, almost like as if you started your YouTube channel. Because that's like the halfway point to getting to monetization, which gives you that satisfaction that you've worked for it.
Thanks.
But anyways, now they've lowered the partial monetization to 500, 3,000 watch hours. So
yeah, but YouTube knows that by doing that they made money.
Yeah,
because everybody who would normally get it at 4,000 are now getting it at 3,000, so they're going to get super chats. And every super chat that comes in, they're getting 45%.
They get 45% of it.
They get 45, and you get the 55. And the thing is, they should have done that. They should have done that years ago. And I know they probably kicked themselves in the foot for the butt for not doing it, but they're making money.
I got you mean I can send Ginger money now? Please don't send me money through YouTube, Joey, because they're going to keep half of it. I want all of what
he wants all your money.
PayPal,
same checking account. So what? Huh?
PayPal me, please. PayPal me.
Yeah, PayPal me, Joe.
I got a question. When I went to Pinecone Fest, I had 94 hours, just 2,000. When I came back, I had 1,888 hours.
It's because
that weekend I lost like 100.
Yeah,
that's because a year ago your watch hours from a year ago fell off.
You must have had a big video.
All right.
Yeah.
So it goes by 365 days. So if you had a big video a year ago and it falls off, sometimes it really hurts.
Yep.
And that's the reason why it's good to keep your videos rolling, you know, and you do. You keep a lot of videos going, keep them rolling throughout the year so that you know, if you get above, that you'll stay above.
Right.
So
I gotta check to see what my watch hours are now then.
Making It Home wants to know, how do I have a community tab with my number so low? Now they just hit 100 and they're going to do their first live next week is what they said. But
Okay.
I think it's just like a 2-step verification process to get a community tab now. I seen Glenda up there shoving a cookie in her mouth and shaking her head. Speak, woman, speak. What do you want to say? Okay. Uno momento, por favor.
What did that say?
1 minute, please.
I didn't want to go. This is good.
Like you're doing now? You mean like you're
like
doing now?
I'm really doing now because, I'm kind of sitting here going, ooh, I haven't had dinner now that those things look pretty good. And they only got 2 grams of sugar. So
why not? Right?
why not? Yeah, it's a 2-step verification. It's already, I had my community tab when I hit 100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably something I need to do too. I don't know. I'm just so busy. Start posting on there. It takes time.
Yeah, but it does. But you can share other people's videos, like in the collab. Like I've shared Christine's video from the Wild Game November. When I hosted spring salads, Nana and I hosted spring salads. I made a playlist. I would like all of the collaborators that were in the collaboration. I would like their videos, add them to the playlist. Of course, all this is after I watched it. Add them to the playlist, share it out on my community tab, and make sure to comment. So all of those things.
So you see the comment that Alaska Last Frontier Homestead just put up with AK Bill?
I would leave it as public.
I'm going to have to disagree with him on this.
Yeah.
I know what he's saying, but if you're putting up a meetup video or a mail call video, you're doing it for the reasons of the people that you're around. You're doing that video so that you can share that with the folks that were there.
Yes.
You're doing a mail call for the folks that sent you the mail, and you're not doing it for getting subs because trust me, mail call videos don't get you any subs, and meetup videos probably won't get you any subs because the only ones that are enjoying it are the ones that were there.
No, I beg to differ.
Well, okay,
but the ones that wish that they could go and
but those are already in your community, though. They're already in your community. So you're feeding that video to them. So by pulling that video, Bill, you've just denied folks the ability to go back and say, "Oh, well, did you check out Bill's?" Well, no, it's not up anymore. So you really can't re-reference it. But I understand what you're saying, Bill. I understand exactly.
Bill, I got a different take on this. He said he was stuck at 1,870 something subs for a week or something like that. It really doesn't matter, Bill. I keep telling people, I mean, there's something about people want to say, I got 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, et cetera. Money doesn't come from the subs. Money comes from the views. So, once you're over 1,000, I tell everybody your next goal post is 100,000, and in between there is just in between there. But myself, I've got 1,600. So, I have people. I've had people actually tell me, "Oh, I've caught and passed you." Okay, great, but that doesn't mean anything if your video's getting 60.
Yeah.
So
like 2% or 1%.
I mean, it's all about. You're already monetized, so
once you get over 1,000,
make good videos and let people watch them.
Your subs could care less.
Yeah, and the other thing is that they go
I've had one person making.
So can you see everybody?
He may come up here too.
Yeah, well, that's it. I've had one person make fun of me just simply because they had more subs than I did. But I'm like, okay, but I'm getting anywhere from 500 views to 100 views for every video. In my shorts, I've been fortunate. I've hit a few over 3,000 on my shorts.
Yeah.
So,
hey, Kevin.
Exactly, Bowen. Don't compare yourself. I mean, it's not a competition.
I didn't know
if you got to get past it's a competition thing.
No.
And making it home, they've lowered the threshold just like they have for the monetization thing. Don't look at it like that. I mean, it was prior people were looking at it like that, but that was because YouTube had that rule for so long. It had to be 500. But from when they dropped it and changed it to the 2-step verification for the community tab,
And 100
that's
subs.
how you get it. And 100 subs, that's how you get it. And use it. Use it to your greatest ability.
That's right.
Because
There
it
you
will
go.
become a tool that will help you share more things out. So don't look at it like that and just leave it alone. Use it.
And the other thing to that, so you know, the subs are going to go up and they're going to go down. It's happened to me with the collab where I lost subs on a collab, but I left that collab up. It's just a coinky dink that happened at that time. I think leave it up because I want to go back and see the Pinecone Fest that I didn't get to go to, and there's your hours.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
Hey,
Yeah.
Scott, can you,
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, Scott, can you put Bill's his other comment up?
Yeah.
He asked me to put my previous comment.
That
The one before that one.
Yes. Drunken Chef is right. Content consistency.
There you go.
Down there.
Content
Good.
consistency.
Yeah, that one.
Will look for you. Like Tom Garvey, and I know Drunken Chef knows who I'm talking about. Tom Garvey, the keto cook, and Mike, Ketorific Journey with Mike. I watch those two guys. I admire the way they cook. I'm not keto, but they cook clean
Yeah.
food. I can tell you right now that every Sunday, at least every Sunday, you are going to get a video from both Mike and Tom.
Right.
And then on Tuesday, no, I don't. Now I forgot. Now I've got myself stalled.
No.
Senior moment.
Senior moment.
Senior moment. I think it's Monday or Tuesday. They both post. And they post
It's the Biden effect. The Biden effect.
and I look forward to it. You know, it's the beginning of the week. Oh yes, and Wednesday they have a live.
You know the deal. You know the deal.
Yeah, the deal.
I don't think
Dang.
I'm starting to sweat. Are you mocking me with that outfit, Jesse?
What?
Mocking you? No.
You mocking me, Ginger, with that attitude?
Mr. Gambino, are you mocking me right now?
Speaking of mail calls, Jesse,
Yes.
guess who sent me something in the mail?
Santa?
Oh,
Oh, and she was here.
Wow.
Is that in there?
Yeah, she
she's
was here.
Still there?
Oh, she's still here?
I think so.
I hope so.
Ann, are you still
Miss Ann,
here?
say something in the
Miss
chat,
Ann.
Miss Ann, if you're here.
If she ain't, y'all don't get to see what she sent me.
Okay.
Let's see what you got.
Oh, she's here. Yeah,
She's
she's here.
There she is. Yay.
So,
That.
Julie, heard that. You said
Oh,
y'all
you
need
got
to
a spoon?
Tristan
I
McKissick.
Well, hang on a
Live.
minute.
That's
I
nice.
ain't
So
got
is that
one of
Tristan
them.
McKissick? Is that the name of the channel? Because I'd like to watch that.
Those are nice.
Whose phone is that?
Or is it on Heard That Outdoors?
Your phone.
Oh, it's a scrubby.
Turn it down.
Oh, how
Mine's
nice.
down.
I think it's
Gotta be one.
I think it's on his
Really
channel,
good.
Johnny.
Tristan, is it called Tristan McKissick?
See, Josh, Sir Greg.
Yeah.
Tristan
I believe
McKissick.
so.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll drop his link.
Y'all want to hear something funny on these spoons? So she asked me, right? It's like I saw a post she made about these spoons, and right away, I mean, it wasn't no hours, it was minutes when I seen it. I emailed her about them, and then I got busy, and about an hour or so went by. She said, none of those are available. You got to choose a different one. I said, well, crap. So right away, 5-10 minutes her sending it, I answered back again. Oh, those ones aren't available. You got to speed it up a little bit. So, so I went back. And finally, I figured out because, she had them in a picture, which ones was left. But I'm tell you what, people, I mean, everybody loves them. But I was glad I had one. I was at the last, I was going to be like, well, just send me whatever you got. I'll just take it.
That's when you defer to her and say, Miss Ann, why don't you choose for me? Because I don't know what's left and what's not left.
What I would have told her just any of them's all right, but the reason I got it for was going to be for my my sugar spoon. So I wanted to make sure, or my coffee or sugar, whatever, but I wanted to be able to sure I could scoop it in, and it sit inside the canister. So I didn't want it too long.
Do you put that much sugar in your coffee cup, Josh?
Let's change the subject.
For coffee, like to put in get your grounds out and put it in your coffee pot. It's great for teas.
Oh, look at Miss Linda up there sporting one too.
Well, now listen, I bought a couple off of her, and I agree they go really fast. And then Sir Grace won one too. So I have purchased 2 of them, and they do go fast. They're a hot item. And I'm trying to get Sir Grace to make them. I'm like, can you see the detail? You can do this. I need some more. And the pusher. Oh my goodness, I love that.
I got one of them too. Yeah, I want a pusher.
Who?
I got a pusher.
The one that's on the.
It's called. Her name is Lisa.
Yeah,
That's Lisa.
that's my pusher.
Yeah.
Well, I use mine for my
So
dinner.
Josh, I think what Glenda was trying to tell you is that you need to switch to a smaller spoon for sugar.
Oh,
I just had to scoop.
I have this one. No, I have this one.
Is that a cookie cutter, Johnny?
Oh, I see it now.
Is that a cookie cutter?
It
Wow.
Did you lose a bet, Johnny?
is.
That's a
No.
Texas emblem.
Because
No,
everything
I
in
know
Texas
that's a
is big.
Texas deal.
You must have lost a bet.
No. I think it might end up somewhere.
I can see that Angie lost a bet. She's having to wear that shirt she's got on. I better be.
How many
pretty
bets?
lippy for
How many
for a
bets did
loser.
you lose? How many bets did you lose, Josh?
Well, I don't bet I know better. But yeah, I should wait at least till tomorrow to start, jibber jabbering after just losing today.
Yeah.
Good
I'd be
answer.
drinking. I'd be
expect no
drinking
less.
coffee if it wasn't a black cup.
Hey, black cups matter too, Josh.
Oh
Hey.
gosh, Jesse.
If my screen goes black and you don't hear from us no more, then Haley's watching somewhere.
I was just going to ask, is she watching?
Yeah.
Bye, Bill.
Good night,
Hey,
Bill.
Bill, have a good night.
Good night, Bill. Thanks for popping in.
Yes.
Haley's at the house,
Thank
and
you.
I know how to take care of this.
Yeah.
Daddy.
Look at Titus.
Yeah, he's over there painting.
I'm not sure if Andel saw my comment, but please sweet talk Uncle Wayne into making more, please.
Please, pretty please, she said.
Well, and Miss Ann, if you get any more, please save me one, and I will prepay.
What color? What color?
I didn't know he was retiring.
Miss Ann said you don't need to prepay, you need to overpay.
I'll even do that.
She says she only takes COD. Cash on delivery.
Hey,
There
there's
you
some
go.
folks in here that are out of uniform. Tony, where's your hat?
Uh-oh.
I look better with my hair.
Don't you think about
All
it.
right. I'll put
I
mine
have
back
on my lazy days ahead with Jesse
Hey.
and Lisa hoodie.
I knew that
I
was
love
a
this
foxy.
thing.
I knew that was a foxy lady over there. Look at that, wearing that beautiful shirt.
I love this thing. I love this color.
Yeah.
It looks good on you.
Thank you.
All
I
right,
wear
Tom.
it well, don't I?
I have on
There
my
you
lazy
go.
Razor head shirt too. Check out my.
Got him a Patriots hat on.
Check out my shirt. Oh,
Yeah.
see, I got my lazy
Is that how we're doing that?
Yeah.
Wait.
I won't have to get onto that T-shirt guy for leaving his finger on that logo. when
Oh,
he's
yeah.
sitting
All
here.
right. Well, look, here's my logo too. I got one there.
Rambling with the brooms.
Oh, and Scott made a comment about
There you
where
go.
was his sticker at on my video when I did my thank you.
Oh yeah, he was kind of upset.
And I'm sitting here going, cheer the whole
Well, there you go, Scott.
time.
Now you quit your whining.
The whole
Hey,
time.
keep that, Angie. Hang on. Keep that for a minute.
Oh, that's beautiful.
See, I need to put a frame around it and now get it up on the wall because it's actual wood. There you go.
Hey, Des.
Yeah, have you had any
And I've
compliments on
already-
that?
Dale
Hey,
said
Dale.
I got
What's
one
that?
of those.
Angie, you had any compliments on that board?
We ain't had any company yet. We will. It's very nice.
We love it.
I love it.
It is beautiful.
Yeah, I couldn't decide whether I wanted to make it upright or laying down. I thought it probably looks better laying down like that.
Yeah.
I think it's different.
Oh, there you go. Is that
Look
vanilla?
at
Is
it.
that bourbon
I
vanilla
see, I
in
see
there?
that thing, and every
It's for
time I
myself.
wear this, I think of Tony and Angie.
Uh-oh.
There, pineapple steak.
What does it say?
Red Fern Festival, but I was looking at their cabin. That's why I was saying hold that up.
Yeah.
Different, but
Little
every
bit.
time I wear this, I think of them. I go, man, that's kind of like our cabin in the woods kind of deal.
Yeah.
So you need one of our shirts.
I do.
Yeah.
We're-
So,
We're having some more.
I have my address, my mailing address is on my YouTube channel.
Yeah, and,
Well,
he's,
yeah. Glenda.
and he's an extra small. He wants one that you can tie a knot in the front.
Oh,
Yeah.
stop it. Yes.
We'll hook you up, Johnny.
OD Green.
We
Word.
first of the year we're gonna go through.
Wow.
Oh, geez, Scott, you scared me.
You got it going.
Nice.
I
Which
got it
one is
started.
that one? Is it the bourbon?
That's bourbon vanilla.
Yeah.
Woo.
Keep shaking it.
Bourbon vanilla.
Oh, I'm shaking it.
Your urine's not supposed to be that dark.
Drink more water.
Drink more water.
That's right. Drink more water. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
gonna get a lot darker than this.
Yeah, no.
Yes.
The first year we're gonna redo get new shirts and stickers and go through all that stuff.
Well, mine is downstairs. I will be
My
right
goodness,
back.
you did that a couple days.
Hey, Rambling Pete.
Lisa don't mess around.
That's the spice rum.
This is the
They're
bar,
making roast
bar,
like
bar,
a
bar,
rich one.
stuff.
What are we doing? We're showing all of our.
Our bottle's
This
good.
is a
Bottles
spiced,
now.
spiced vanilla.
They're renting them out.
This is the
Titus.
You got a bottle?
You got a bottle?
And this is her bourbon vanilla.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, that looks good.
I just did it yesterday.
Oh, it already looks good. Look at
Yeah.
it.
Last night.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Oh,
yeah,
it-
I did
yeah.
mine with Georgia.
Yeah, we have a bottle.
No, I have a bottle.
He's got the La Vencedora.
Yeah.
Johnny does not have a bottle. I have a bottle.
Christine has the La Vencedora.
She won that before she even knew that was a thing.
I know.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that story. I think that's so fantastic
Yeah.
that Dale
And-
just pretty much grabbed her and said, "Woman, do you know what you have?"
I do now. It's my precious.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's cool because we have that on video, or Dale has it on his, and I think we have some of it on ours too.
He does. Yep. And
Yeah,
you know,
because when I asked Lisa who won the vanilla basket, oh, some Gilliam folks. I don't know.
There we go.
No,
I
I
don't
don't
like
know
it.
name.
What's wrong with Glenda?
Oh, look at oh wow.
Look at her.
What
You
is
need
this
some
all
help.
from? The new
On
one.
her vanilla.
Glenda, do we need to have an
Man.
intervention?
Problem.
A vanilla intervention. Okay.
A vanilla intervention?
Yeah.
This
my.
is
Look at that.
Bourbon.
Hold on,
It's
Glenda.
starting to
I'm
look
gonna
like
make you-
some other
Hang on.
I'm
channels
gonna
on
make you
there.
embarrassing there. I'm gonna embarrass you.
Look how big this bottle is. I mean, against my head. There you
Hey,
go.
are you
You're a little too young to be
Are
on
you-
that.
are you over in Arkansas?
Okay.
No, she's in Kentucky bourbon. Kentucky bourbon
I
area.
actually
How
am
did you
really close
know?
to the Kentucky Bourbon Trail.
I guess.
So we have the bourbon,
It's not a secret.
and
People
then
post on their story all the time.
this is the
Well,
vodka
it-
one.
Oh,
Mm.
So you can see the different
Nice.
color.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh,
Look
this
at
is
that.
new. And then here is the spiced rum.
Wow.
You're so
You
sober
can see
here.
vanilla. Look, see it says vanilla.
Two-fisted drinker.
Did you put the date
Yeah,
on
she
it?
is.
I do. I put the date on it so I know which one's which. These are
Yeah.
the new ones. These are 2023s.
Mm.
I have some that are
Nice.
almost 5 years old. I need to grab those.
Yeah,
So
so that's why I labeled mine and put the date.
Making it home.
that's
Said,
my favorite.
thanks for talking about the vanilla. Reminds me I need to pick up some vodka.
This is the vodka. Here's some vodka.
Whoa.
Here you go.
Yeah.
Good gosh, Glenda. Yeah, Jesse, I think we need to have an intervention.
Actually, I'll tell you
He has
honestly.
a vanilla problem.
But you know, we already have La Vencedora, so I had to go get La Barbarossa.
Well, I had to go get Evan Williams.
Evan Williams.
I show you my moonshine bottle while I drink it.
This is not for drinking. It's for medicinal purposes only.
Medicinal.
Yep.
Baking.
Medicinal.
Baking.
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 Actually, they
baking.
make really good
Baking
Christmas
and
bread.
cooking.
Not medicinal.
It's not. We're not advocating drinking.
No, oh gosh, no. This
No.
We would
These
never
are
advocate
really-
to drink.
No.
No.
no. But
So,
these are
Glenda.
actually make good for Christmas presents. So I'll get them and then let them sit. Most of my family will get if it's about 2 years old. That's when I give them theirs. And then I buy bottles on Amazon that the lid is very similar to this one, and then it has a heat wrap
With a
that goes
bowl.
over, and I can take a hairdryer and seal it.
Yeah.
So that way
That one is,
it's not an open container. I worry a little bit about that with the kids driving, especially well, my adult kids. My kids are all over 21.
You can just-
But
no, you don't
Yeah,
everything.
but them taking it home and
But-
yeah,
I'll reach in
yeah,
and
so I want to make sure that they get home and it's all legit.
yeah.
And then some of the bottles I have, when you screw it down, it seals it. You have to actually pop the lid to get it off. But
Okay.
they make really great Christmas presents
Yes.
because it doesn't taste like the vanilla that you're getting from the store. It's
Cherry.
rich and wonderful feeling. And I don't.
Bring it closer. In your back, turn around.
Oh, that one. Yeah,
I
What
am
is
familiar
that,
with that lady.
Andy?
yeah.
Vanilla.
Oh,
Yeah.
vanilla. Yeah.
So one of my daughter-in-law
We have one there too.
watching, bless her. She I told her I had vanilla. She could have her whatever. She was baking in my house. Pick your flavor of vanilla. And I'll be darned, she went and got the Beaver behind flavor imitation stuff. And this monster-in-law about came unglued. I'm like, gotta use one of my vanilla.
So here's the bottles that she's talking about. They look
Yeah.
like this.
Yes, it's those.
This is what she gives away as gifts.
Yes.
Huh.
Yes, and I will take
They're awesome.
vanilla beans and that have been marinating with it, and I'll put it down in there too, so that way they get a vanilla bean in theirs as well. And if I have to snip it, I will. But I'm telling you, my family fights over the vanilla. It is seriously. It is. I mean, other than my one daughter-in-law, who I know doesn't watch, but yeah, the rest of them fight for it. But my one, we've got to help her cross over to the dark side with
the vanilla, the correct vanilla style.
Correct vanilla. We gotta have to hold hands.
Jesse says, La vencedora, because you want to be the winner in the vanilla.
And she said imitation vanilla at my house, and I put it in her bag. She was like, we're not having none of that in my house. That's got to go.
I'm amazed how Ginger pays attention.
I do.
I'm amazed. What's my email, Ginger?
LazyDaysAhead1031@gmail.com.
You go, girl.
Yeah, she's got like a
remember it.
photographic memory because she rattles that stuff off. She won a bottle of vanilla.
But it's not an empty cup.
Just, I mean, that fast on your live whenever you were driving back from Pinecone Fest.
Yeah.
I mean, immediately.
Yeah. Because I was watching your video.
Talk about being
yeah.
We all need a whole bunch of viewers.
This is going.
Yes.
Yep.
Vanilla is a sin in my house.
Linda.
Peach. It's a sin.
I'm looking forward to getting to catch up on a bunch of videos that I haven't been able to watch in the last week. This is the first night I've been home in, 8 nights, I guess.
Yeah, and what brought you home? I thought it wasn't going to be till later on.
80 something degrees, and I got stung several times today and yesterday, and
oh my gosh!
So
do you got a remover for them stings?
That's what I was doing. I was actually pulling stingers out of me because bees leave them in you, whenever they sting you.
Yeah.
For some reason, right after that cold snap, they came out of that cold snap mad. I mean,
they were load. Oh wow.
And but anyway, I'll put some kind of. I mean, I've videoed different things throughout the whole week, and I'll put something together with that'll kind of explain a lot of things.
Yeah.
So Johnny, I just got one question for you. If you got stung by bees, did you happen to go 1, 2?
Yeah, I know. I'm so glad.
How many times I got stung? Yes. I got stung square in the middle of my back. I got stung on this shoulder right here. I got stung on my neck.
Oh yeah.
I was getting stung a lot. It seemed like every time one of them got around me, I ended up with a stinger in me somehow.
I ain't got one of them, so I'll just do this. There, Josh.
Hit the thumbs up, everybody.
I got one of them.
I've got one of them.
They must have been thick out there in the woods with you.
This was actually
he pissed them off by sitting there near their.
No, it was actually whenever I came back to camp, and whenever it was so hot, we were trying to get down to t-shirts and stuff, and the bees, they were just attacking us.
There you go, John.
Between that and the Japanese beetles, the yellow jackets, and
give me a hug.
Everything else, I said, I can be pretty hot at the house.
Yeah. And I won't get stung.
With an air conditioner and all that stuff. Yes. And I won't get stung. So, but anyway, let's just say there's less stuff on the lease than there was. So
that's
you still got time to get a deer. I mean, it's not over yet.
Yeah.
Oh. Ask
You'll have to
Christine,
watch
she'll
it.
show you.
Yeah.
I'm sure Christine will sell her yours. sell you hers rather.
No.
Yeah. I also I got some good news after I left there, because I don't get news down there very, very much. And I got some good news whenever I left. And I went and confirmed that news, and it was really good. And I'm trying to figure out how to break that part of it, because I didn't ever say anything about it before. But
don't ask him about it, folks.
Now, why are you
If you
doing
want to know
that?
what it is,
Now I'm
you gotta
gonna-
watch his channel. You watch my channel, you'll
no, I don't even know
what
whether I'll make a video or anything about the news that I got today. It'll probably be one of those things where, anyway, it's just something that happened, and there was Christine. She always knows when there's something going on with me and my psyche and stuff like that, and this explained it. And so
wait a minute, today was lottery, wasn't it?
today was what?
Lottery.
Oh, well, it doesn't have anything to do with a lottery, I can tell you that. You got to play it to win it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, yeah, I'm going to say 20 years ago, we went to NASCAR all the time. Every weekend, her and I had our own cards. We would play the same numbers every week. We did it for a long time. She hated her card because she'd always lose. I would always make enough to pay for my card. That weekend, and our friends used to show up down there, would bring a newspaper and see what the numbers were. That weekend, he come down the thing, I'm checking numbers, like, man, that looks like some of my numbers. I was getting happy about it. Well, I couldn't find my card. I'm like, where's my card? Never played it. Here's the deal. She'll tell you. I hit 5 of the numbers. If I played it, I had all 5 numbers, but not the Powerball. But I didn't play my card that week.
Oh my God.
I tore my card up. I've never played again.
Wow.
Wow.
Yep. The true story. All my family and friends will tell you the same story. That happened. So I figured it was never going to happen again, and the card's gone.
Yeah, I think 5 numbers would have got you about $1 million.
Yeah.
It's probably around there.
Yeah.
Yikes.
And what's funny is where we bought the tickets, that place has sold a $400,000 scratch off or something like that. It sold 400, a 600, and just those 2 has won out of that. So I would have been the next person who won something big out of that location. It's weird. Wow. It's a small little store in right outskirts of town.
Tony, if a frog had wings.
Yep.
That's all I'll say.
Yeah.
I'm going to be right back, guys. I'll be right back.
The good Lord knew that you didn't do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Lord said, no, if he was to win, he'd have an attitude. We don't need you. Let Tony have an attitude.
You ready for the time change, Josh?
Yeah, it really don't matter to me.
Don't matter to you, huh?
Yeah,
So so you just drive home even more in the dark than you did before?
That's exactly right. I get to wake up and I can see at least when I wake up in the morning. But just already I get off at 5 and I feel like it's way late. Now it's either I'm gonna feel like I'm really late getting off work.
Yeah,
and have
off,
0 time.
You off at 5, but you don't usually don't you have to work late a lot?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I get off work. I leave the shop at 5 o'clock, but I'm always having to go to Ada or another town, which is about an hour and so away.
Yeah.
So I'm all the time getting home at 7, 8, 9 o'clock. Some nights 10 or 11 o'clock at night.
Well, I knew you were driving home a lot in the dark. I'm going to tell you right now, it's not a good time to be driving in the dark right now. I mean,
yeah, I know it.
Those deer. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Hi, Brian.
Without going into too many details, the other night, whenever I was trying to drive back down to deer camp, I was driving and, with these glasses and all that stuff, glare really gets to me whenever oncoming traffic. Well, I was glared and I didn't see that somebody had hit a deer, and the deer was laying in the middle of the road in my lane alive. And it's just, I can't believe that it didn't destroy I was in my little Nissan truck, and I can't believe it didn't destroy my truck, because I hit that thing dead.
Dang.
And it didn't, I couldn't find anything wrong with it. But now, for some reason, whenever you try to start it, if it doesn't start right up and you turn the key back to off, the starter keeps running. Like not turning the motor over. It's just the starter spinning.
Wow.
So I have to take something and tap the starter from the top with a rod.
I'm wondering if your starter didn't get a wire loose on your starter from hitting it.
I don't know what happened, but it just, it's a weird thing. It's never done that before.
Johnny,
but as soon as that happened, it started. I mean, it doesn't do it all the time, but it does it enough to be annoying.
Yeah. Hey, Johnny.
Yeah.
Headed your way.
Nice. Thank you. Headed our way. Headed Oklahoma.
Thank you, Dink and Tank.
Today,
the solenoid, he says. The solenoid, it might have. I've got to get underneath there and look. I was looking. The solenoid appears to be on the top side of the starter. It's got a V6 engine, but the starter is over kind of up on the side. But I am gonna get underneath there and take a look at it and see what.
Was it a buck or a doe? What'd you hit?
It was a buck. It's most of the time right now it is one of those. They're really traveling a lot. I've had I don't know 4 or 5 friends that have hit deer in the last 3 or 4 days. That night that I hit that one, that I almost hit another one.
Wow.
And there's some folks in here that were talking to me whenever that happened. Dale at 9 Acre and Ginger, we were all talking at the same time whenever that, the second one came.
So this was a situation of distracted driving then. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing.
Now it wasn't distracted. That first, whenever I hit that first one, I was just driving down the road. I wasn't looking at nothing. I was just driving. I was just trying to see to get there. And man, whenever I hit that thing, yeah, not good.
I don't think that starter would have taken a hit. I mean, it's up on that motor on the back side of that frame. I just can't see how that would be. I think it's a coincidence.
Well, the other thing about my truck is it's got a complete skid shield under the entire engine transmission area on that Nissan 4-wheel drive. It has a skid shield underneath it, so it's pretty secure. I've drug it over enough rocks and stuff like that over the years.
Sometimes, Johnny, when you turn your engine over, if you don't hold your mouth just right, it'll do that.
Do that again. You see that?
It's aggravating. It's just one of those things. His guys got as big as 5-gallon buckets. That's right. They did.
Now, did you hit him? Did you kill him, or did he keep going?
No, that deer didn't make it because he was hit by another car already, and he couldn't get up. So he was laying right in the middle of the lane that I was driving in, and he was looking around. Whenever as soon as I saw him, I was like, I couldn't do anything. I couldn't go anywhere. It was just 65 miles an hour, and there's the deer. And if I'd have been in our Honda, it'd have totaled it out. Our little Honda car. Luckily, I was in a 4-wheel drive Nissan 4-wheel drive pickup. So
Missouri.
Not one of the big trucks either. One of the little mini trucks.
That's crazy.
Yeah, put them out of
Hey,
his
Julie.
misery. Yeah.
Heard that's in the room, guys.
Well,
Hey.
Yeah. Hello, Randy.
Today I got my deer feeder put up finally in my backyard at the back of the property. A little late, but better late than never.
Well, it ain't late if you ain't hunting.
Yeah.
So do you muzzle load at all?
No.
Okay, well then you ain't late.
Yeah. Well, I just wanted it there for a while back, but it's all right. There's a lot of deer. They come up in the garden and stuff, and they eat a lot. But I've been wanting to put it up, but I keep on just a lot going on. I ain't never got around to it, so I finally got it done today. You might get a laugh. I did make I shot a short clip for a short, but you might get a good laugh out of it when I get it put out.
Okay. Well, I'll get a laugh out of Trinity sticking her finger in your ear.
You what I got to put up with all the time.
Yeah, well, I'm watching this right now, and whenever I was growing up, if I'd have done that to my dad,
wow.
Some kids have never heard leather clearing belt loops at a rapid rate of speed.
Yeah.
Woo! And if you do, it's a sound you will never forget.
Rapido.
Rapido, yes.
I mean, sometimes I felt like those denim loops started smoking.
Yeah.
If you take the belt and make a loop and snap it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Really?
So Ramblin' Peach hit a deer last night. They are on the move, Ginger.
Yes.
That's Carolyn.
They are on the move. You got them doe. Wait a minute. When's doe days?
I don't know.
It's any day. It's any day you don't get a buck.
No. Georgia's got some weird stuff going on.
Yeah, they do. And I thought I had it written down in this note.
I thought it was early November.
It's coming up soon.
Oh, I'm sorry, Bowen. I didn't mean to give you PTSD, but I'm sure a lot of us here have dealt with that.
It is that buckle smacking. Talk about that leather leaving the denim at a rapid rate of speed. I've never heard it put like that, but man, yeah, I know.
Does that stand for
me too?
Does that stand for post-traumatic switch days?
Go pick your own.
Yeah,
Go pick your own switch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm a caregiver. I'm professionally trained. It'll be okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go.
No, you know what we had? We had a piece of
Devin
water hose.
Oh wow!
Yeah. And it had the
brass
end on it, and it was loose.
Hi,
So my dad had it in the hallway, hanging over two doorknobs on the cabinet in the hallway. And whenever you heard the chingling when he picked it up off of there, you knew somebody was in trouble.
Oh,
oh Lord!
Yeah. I had in our house. We had if we got in trouble, we had a chair in the kitchen in the corner. And if you were sitting in that chair when Dad got home, there were no words, just action.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
And so you tried not to be sitting in that chair. And it
land
wasn't by
just posted
choice that you would sit there. Hey, Scott. Yeah, there's a deer track.
Oh wow! Nice.
Yeah, look at how big that sucker is.
Yeah,
that's an Oklahoma deer. That's an Oklahoma deer track.
Yeah, we got deer.
Our new land just posted it.
Yeah, we got deer. A lot of deer.
Big uns.
That's a pretty big feller.
Well, there's a lot of big ones in Oklahoma.
Yep.
So,
are you cold?
Y'all notice I got me a cup of coffee, right?
Oh,
Yes.
Oh, wow. You got a cup. Oh, okay.
Different cup.
Different cup.
She said it ain't. What'd she say? She said, it's not the cool cup, but it's a full cup, and it's your last cup.
Uh-oh.
Now, was that Trinity that said that, or was that Mama?
Oh, that was Mama that said that.
Oh, okay. Well, then we gotta listen to it.
Xander says we just can't find them. No, we find them all the time. There wasn't a day that I was out there that there weren't just.
Right.
It was a lot. There was a lot of deer around. Let's just put it.
Austin never said nothing.
Okay.
There was actually. There's a kind of a funny story. Our deer camp is.
Put that back up.
It's an actual campground type of deal. I mean, we just got a little area right there, and it's pretty nice. And one day a doe came into camp with a big buck, and today's refs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You're a loser, Josh.
Now we know why we lost the game today.
Hey, Xander.
Are we saying that Sir Grace has
Xander.
a chance to be a referee?
Yeah, there you go. I haven't gotten a deer.
Yes. He is very regimented in the way that he hunts.
So anyway, this big deer came into camp with a doe.
Yeah.
And the guy that was in camp and was watching the deer, he had already killed a buck, so he couldn't shoot this one. So he's sitting there, and another guy comes driving down the camp road coming in that could shoot the buck, and he got something. Stop!
Yeah.
You know, he gets out of the truck, and he's like, Where's a big buck? He said, it's right there. And the guy's looking, and he's going, I don't see it. It's right there. And he goes, I still don't see it. Where's that? He was looking past camp into the woods.
Oh,
it was in camp. It was standing by the trailers.
Oh my God.
And so he was looking beyond it. He was going, I don't see it. I don't see it. And finally the buck ran. And whenever it did, he's like, wow, it was right. It was like 10 yards. So it runs out of there. He goes into the woods looking for it, can't find it. Comes back, says, oh, it's gone. The guy that initially saw it drives up the road on his little side-by-side, and the deer is standing in the road up there. He comes back to camp, gets the guy in his side-by-side, drives him back up the road, and the deer's still standing in the road.
Oh,
he gets out of the side-by-side. The deer's 30 yards away.
And he misses.
He gets his muzzleloader. He aims it. He leans off the side of the side-by-side and proceeds to miss the deer.
Oh,
so the deer goes off the side of the road. So they drive up a little ways and they look, and the deer is standing 10 yards right there in the brush. He doesn't have another load for his muzzleloader with him. So they drive back to camp, reload the muzzleloader, drive back up the road. The deer's still there.
Oh my gosh.
But the deer doesn't like what's going on at this point. So he trots off to where they can't get another shot at it.
Yeah.
So the next day, the guy sets his chair up right there in camp. He sets it right there on the edge of camp and just sits there the next morning. When we come in, he had that buck.
Oh, thank goodness.
The buck came back to camp. And he finally made it good after all of that.
Night. He was for that one.
Yeah.
The deer didn't learn.
It
Buck
was-
had a death wish.
like-
Buck wanted to end its life.
yeah, it's like the Buck is just going, just take me now.
I'm waiting.
Yeah.
That's what the deer.
Y'all see that White Rocks in here?
Yeah.
Hey, White Rock, Jason or Tara or Jason and Tara.
Yeah.
Jan's here.
And Jan also.
Hey, Jan.
Oh, hey, Jan.
Jan just wheeled in. Virginia Alexander's in here. Christine,
Yep.
Miss Gillum Farms. Huh.
He's in here.
Ah,
And Christine, I wonder what premiere you're talking about.
Hey, turn that heater on. Push that lever all the way down until it clicks.
Southern Roots.
You can-
Hey, Josh.
Uh-oh. Josh skinning a
Okay.
rabbit. He's processing rabbit, y'all.
Nice.
Roadkill? Josh.
Yep.
I don't know. They got, he's got tame rabbits, and then they've got, those.
Oh, I'm
I guess
sure it's
snowshoe hares and
roadkill.
stuff like that.
I like how you say that, Scott. I'm sure it's roadkill.
I'm sure.
Are you in Wild Game November? You got something to cook. Make a video.
I think he is in
Mine-
Wild Game November.
So I honestly think Wild Game November's cursed. I was putting the video together yesterday and I lost all the ending.
Oh no.
So now I'm going, how in God's name am I going to be able to figure this one out? So that's tomorrow's job.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm trying to figure
a
out
lot of
how
trouble
to-
with that one.
Did you accidentally throw it in the trash? Did you delete it on accident?
Oh, I know about deleting.
Oh, okay. I was gonna
So-
say, because if
No.
you delete it, you can bring it back.
It was
You can
a
restore it.
corrupted
So he said he's not.
Yeah, no,
he's not
it was a
above
corrupted
himself to
file,
pick up
and-
roadkill of any kind.
Oh.
apparently.
Okay.
They've got some nice roadkill up there, though. Roadkill
Yeah.
up there is like moose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, exactly. But
Roadkill
theirs
here
is
is like a deer that's been laying
the
out in
list
100
they
degree
go on
temps
up
for
there.
a week.
Yeah. Ain't nobody touching that with a 10-foot pole.
somehow
No,
it's not
thank you.
100-degree temps.
Armadillo.
Mm-mm.
Armadillo.
Oh,
Armadillo.
no, thank you. And the legs are like this on the side of the road.
Hey,
Yeah.
those armadillos, they do that.
No, thank you.
They lay on their back with their legs just like this.
Yeah.
You just find your beer can, you just kind of sit there.
I did. I hit the delete button, and then I was going through my what the heck's that recycle file. And I deleted that, and that's when I hit me to go back.
Mm.
So I watched my first part of my video I put out yesterday or today. I don't even remember.
Oh, dang.
Do another video sitting on my back porch talking about it, and then I continued on from there. Oh, I couldn't believe I did that.
Mm.
Angie always tells me a push button happened. I
So
am
is this on your phone or is it on
the computer. No,
Okay. 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 All right. So I'm trying to figure out, do you have an external hard drive?
I can't. I do have one. Yeah, I never use it.
You need to. You need to use your external hard
So,
drive
Thunder-
and put your videos
Stick
in your
gas.
external hard drive. That way they're always there for
Let's
you.
Yeah.
just say I won't go anywhere near a moose because it will turn on you and kill you in 37 seconds. They are
Jeez. That's precise.
a wicked animal.
37 seconds.
37.
Oh,
precise.
it's honest to God, they're wicked.
Mm.
Especially once they get once the cows have calves, mamas are even worse.
Yeah.
But yeah, white-tailed deer, they don't bother me. Moose, If I see one, I'll go the other way real fast.
Mm-hmm. They are pretty protective of things, and they're pretty opinionated big animals.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, and you never know what you're going to get with one of them.
Josh said he's on the roadkill list for a moose.
No,
absolutely. You know, whenever
the
they
only
hit a
thing
moose,
with
you know,
being on the road
got to be
list up there.
Total out.
It could be you only get one crack. So if you find out that your moose has been hit by a train, you're not going to get a whole lot of meat. But yet, if you say no, thank you, you go to the bottom of the list.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't. You know, if they're hit by who did Simple Life?
Simple Living Alaska.
One of the bigger channels.
Simple Living Alaska.
Simple Life Alaska. They actually did a video on that precise thing. They were fortunate where their moose got hit in the head by a train, so they got to keep all the hind end was good.
Goodness,
I love their channel.
That's good that they actually were able to salvage most of that.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I think there was, if I'm not mistaken, there was like maybe 100 pounds of meat that was no good. And whenever you're talking a 12 to 2,000 pound animal, 100 pounds is nothing.
That's a toenail.
Yeah.
What's that? Who?
White Rock. This thing that you send them the link. But no, that's okay. Go ahead, because
I don't have your email.
No.
I have to drop out.
Yeah. No, don't have the email.
Johnny, do you have White Rock's?
Do what? Do I have it?
Hold on, I get it.
Yeah, do you have White Rock's email?
I'm sure we do. I may have. Hang on. I got a way of doing this. Hang on.
Oh, I think I could have done it through Messenger too.
I got it.
Oh.
Everybody watching this, if you guys see that Southern Root Alaskan Branches, check his channel out. Josh, he's a really good guy.
Yeah.
Really enjoy watching his channel.
I sent it already.
Jesse sent it.
We know he's a good guy. His name is Josh.
Yeah, I already sent
it. Okay. I wasn't quick enough, Jason.
Jesse is quick draw
McGraw.
Yeah, he is.
Well, you guys, I'm gonna have to pop off. I'm about to fall asleep.
We're gonna go as well. We've been on since 4:30 somewhere around there.
Yeah.
And I haven't had supper yet.
So Glenda, just leave yours running, and whenever I shut off, then just pop yourself down into the basement.
All right, sounds great.
Alrighty.
Right.
Bye.
Bye.
Jesse, Lucy, you going? All right, they gone.
Yes. They
They
said
gone.
yes. They
They
said
gone.
we gone.
I just barely popped into their live late.
Yeah. Yeah, I was in there a
you
little
were-
after it started too. How'd it
What'd you say, Scott?
I'm not sure.
Oh, Dale.
He ain't got no link.
Today I went to an auction,
There he is.
and all day long
Hi,
I watched
Jason.
the video. Hey, Jason. not knowing my video is straight up and down. I thought it was sideways, so it's all day long. I was like, I don't even know if I can make a video of that.
Yeah.
Oh dang!
I hate when I do that too.
You know what you could do, Tony, is cut it and do shorts.
Yeah, actually, I already talked about me doing a couple of them on there about doing shorts.
Yeah,
but we'll see.
Yep.
His farm's house burned down.
Who?
At least it's
Hey,
not a
Jason.
waste.
Who?
At least it's not a waste.
Were you saying
thank
that?
you, guys.
Oh, I was looking up here.
Hey, Jason, how are you doing?
Good. Finally made it home.
Where you been?
We went over to Tilted K.
Oh, okay. Eric and Missy.
Nice.
Oh, I'm not supposed to say why we were there,
Okay, well, we won't
but
know.
I got a trailer full of stuff behind my truck right now.
Okay.
You're
I
gonna
didn't hear
get
nothing.
beat.
There's a little teaser for you, people.
Hey, Jonesy.
Yeah,
Hey, Jonesy.
Well, part of it too was when they came for Tara's party. I still had 2 of their awnings and 2 of their tables
Oh.
because everyone was still here when they left, and then the awnings were still wet because it was raining forever. So
Mm.
took those back to them today and hung out, had a good day.
That's awesome. Always fun to go hang with friends. You are so lucky. You are so close.
That's always a good deal.
Yeah, we were talking about that. Well, because then we went last night. We were like yesterday afternoon. We went over to the Keith and Mickey building with Keith and Mickey
Uh-huh.
because they only live probably 20-25 minutes from us, and so we went over there to hang out with them. And we're like, it's so awesome because we came and found this area in Arkansas, but then didn't know anybody.
Yeah.
And so it was great to put things out on YouTube and talk to people, but then we were still like, we don't have any friends.
We don't know anybody. We can't go to dinner with anybody.
Who do we hang out with? You
Yeah.
know, and so as things are growing and we're meeting more people and finding more people in the local area.
Hi, Dale.
Somebody got the dance going.
Hey, Dale.
What's
That
up?
is so cool. So you've got all of those people. You've
Somebody's
got
had-
Tilted K. It's all Grady.
It's me.
Who else? You've got everybody like within an hour, right?
Yeah, because like Grady's and Tilted K, they're separate from, they're probably half hour, 45 minutes from one another. But for us, it's an hour to either place. So
It's a little bit of a hike from you over to Grady's.
it's an hour.
Sorry,
hour,
Angie. I can't
hour,
get
5
rid of
minutes, maybe.
You're good.
Wow.
Angie.
Yeah.
Hey, I like
I
that
have the
orange
cheap-
shirt.
I have the cheap version.
Yeah.
It's the paid version, but I have the cheap version.
we can't hear you, Dale. You must be on mute. Hit that mic button.
He's been crying all night.
I gotta support Angie because my K-State Wildcats didn't look too good today either. They got
My
beat by
Florida
Texas today.
Texas. Yeah, barely.
My Florida
Like
Gators
3,
lost
wasn't it?
in overtime at home. You don't lose in the swamp in overtime. That doesn't happen, but it
I was
happens.
listening to that game and actually missed the overtime because that's when we left to go to Tilted K. And I literally pulled in his driveway just as it was like clock winding down to go into overtime. But I had to get the trailer moved around, and I'm like, oh. So it wasn't until I got home to find out that y'all lost. I'm sorry, but
Nah, no.
And who'd they play again?
Arkansas Razorbacks. They've only
They are.
won 2 games.
yeah. How they won, I don't know. They've been horrible this season.
Yeah. Well, in overtime, we didn't score a touchdown, but we scored a field goal, and they by luck and that's how the endings always go. They made it down to the 5-yard line, and then we thought they were going to run it. No way they're going to pass it. Nope, they passed it, and they got 6, and that was it.
That's it.
It was done.
Yeah, I was listening almost the whole drive over because, I mean, my team, the Wolverines, weren't playing yet. So I was like, well, local radio obviously is going to play the Arkansas game. So I was like, I'll listen. And it sounded like it was a really close back and forth game.
It was one of those nail biters where, it's going to be down to the last wire before you know who wins this game. And that's exactly how it went.
Were those refs blind also?
Yeah, probably not. I will have to say that the Florida Gators debuted their black uniforms in honor and appreciation of all of our military services. They all, instead of their names on the back of their jerseys, they could choose one of 5 words, and I can't remember all of them, but one was honor, one was commitment, one was courage, and there was 2 more, but they could pick from one of the 5 to put on the back of their uniforms. And those uniforms look pretty good. They look pretty sweet.
Nice.
Yeah, it was. It was a very nice salute, if you will, and a thank you to all of the armed forces, local law enforcement, all of that, so it was pretty cool.
Hi, Jen.
Yeah, that is awesome when the teams will do that. That's
yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Got me curious. I'm gonna have to go back and figure out what the other 2 words were, because like honor, courage, commitment's the big thing for the Marine Corps. So now I'm like, well, what are the other 2?
I can't remember what the other 2 were that they got to choose from.
I bet you if you just Googled five names, 5 names used in the Gator game, it'll come up right away.
Back to my question earlier, Ginger.
Yes.
The days.
Oh, I was looking, and the one that I found said November, Thanksgiving week. I thought it was, I thought it was sooner than that too. So I'm gonna have to triple check myself now.
Yeah, it seemed like you were saying something about early. It was like early November.
I thought it was like this
I was
week.
thinking it was.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it was like this week.
Yeah.
So there's a bunch of jars there that need some stuff in them,
There sure are. Okay, so the words, Jason, are honor, courage, commitment, excellence, and integrity.
I like it.
Yes.
I mean, excellence, that's me in a nutshell right there, right?
I mean,
there you go. And Dale, he don't lie.
I don't lie.
Yeah, he's never led us astray.
No.
Never
told us
the
he
nature
wasn't
on him because he's always in heat and AC.
Yeah, never said anything about, that he was going to not be somewhere that he ended up being.
I know. I've never seen that before. It wouldn't happen.
Or he shows up somewhere where you're not expecting him to be.
Well, where you're not expecting him to be.
It's just a little whitewash.
Yeah.
Yeah. Johnny was the only one that wasn't buying that, Dale.
I wasn't buying that for a minute.
Not from the jump.
And the whole thing was Nana. Nana was the tail on this deal. She was much too jovial about this whole deal. Like, we're not going. I'm just here at work, for another 2 hours or whatever.
I will say that Bowen at Thunderstick, he called it out too, like during that live. He's like, you're headed to Pinecone Fest.
Yeah, yeah.
No, we're not.
We're not. Yep, we're not. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. We're not sitting in a Wasso.
Exactly. And that's exactly.
All right.
It wasn't a Wasso. It's the town right before it. What is that?
The town right before Wasso?
Yeah, where that pizza is right there on the side of the road. Right
Where
by
the
the
what
power
is?
plant. There's a Pete's gas station right there on the side of
Excuse
the.
me. There's no more
I don't
the
know. I
road.
thought you said a
The
Wasso.
fucking student.
Oh,
Understanding is beautiful.
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Hooligan.
Hooligan, okay.
Watch out behind you.
Sure, what you
Yeah,
said. It
Bones
sounded
said,
like
I knew what was going on when I seen him
Oh,
back.
I'm talking about the paper floor.
Absolutely.
Pumpkin in.
No. Joking.
Yeah, prepping for heaven. You wasn't fooling them either.
Night, Jan.
Hi, Jan.
Night, Jan. We love you too.
Night.
Good night, Jan. Good night, Deborah.
Collinsville or Oologah? Was it Collinsville?
It was Oologah.
Oologah, okay.
But
I don't even know what y'all are talking about. It sounds like y'all are speaking Greek.
We're talking about towns in Oklahoma.
Towns in Oklahoma.
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 My youngest told us a joke when we were driving through there, and he's like, "Where you guys at?" I said, "We're in Nowata." He goes, "Well, you know why it's called Nowata?" I said, "No, why?" He said, "Because Stillwater stole the Nowata. That's why there's no water."
Stillwater stole it. So now there's no water.
Oh, that's funny. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Christine
Stillwater.
in Owasso. That is where I met my lovely bride, Christine, was in Owasso.
Aww.
And
Stillwater.
You know,
Stillwater
I'm
stole
not-
the water, just like they stole the game today.
oh
man.
Did you see that?
Listen,
Yeah.
Josh, you just gotta cry, get it over with, and then move on to next
Hey.
week.
I'm already over it. Oh, let's go.
Josh is
Andy
gonna have
even
to,
got tissue for
Yeah,
you.
Andy doing the same thing.
he's gonna have to cry a river,
Is
build
it a
a
house
bridge, and get
divided
over
over
it.
there, Tony?
Yep, that's okay.
Oh, wow.
We have actually a flag that has that, and we just have put it up since we left
House
our other.
divided.
Yep.
Yeah. You know, that's becoming a thing, you know, OSU
We're gonna try
ripping up
this
on
one.
OU.
Last year we won.
It'll be
Who?
worse when
We won last year.
they go to
Oh,
that
okay.
other conference.
You won one. Nice.
You talking about the SEC, Dale?
It'll be worse when they go to that other conference. You know,
Are
they
you
think
talking
they're
about
gonna,
the SEC?
yeah, OU thinks they're going to be somebody in the SEC.
I don't know.
They're
Yeah.
going to be nobody in the SEC.
Huh? Oh, all right. Yeah.
It's muted again there, Dale.
Xander says update on my brother-in-law and his hunting so far 0. So
Josh said to Dale, la 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 la.
so yeah, Christine says we agree when we play Texas.
That's about it.
No.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that matters. Down horns.
Oh goodness, guys!
Oh,
I'm
where's
gonna
Jesse
call
at?
it a night.
Call it a night.
Yeah, my eyes are watering. I gotten sleepy.
Yeah, you need to be. You know, there's a deer stand out there, kind of.
Yeah, I know. You want me to just go crawl up there and go to sleep right now? And then I can wake up?
No. But you know,
You don't have to spook them coming out the next morning
Yeah,
if you do it that way.
But
I
my
mean-
snoring might
Exactly.
disturb
I mean, that circus, that carnival ride bar will keep you in there.
yeah, you'll never fall out of it.
you.
And I've got a good deer stand story for you.
Do you?
Another one.
I cannot wait to hear it. Is it
Oh,
something like
yeah.
that seat that you showed
Oh,
us in the
dear
last
God.
video where the
Holes in it?
No, this one. Well, the other one the other day, it folded double with me whenever I was trying to climb down.
Yes.
But I had another story this morning. So
Okay.
going to a deer stand that I hadn't been to in a year, and trying to go, hadn't expected it, and it wasn't. I didn't get injured. Let's just put it that way.
The question is, what camera's rolling?
Yeah.
The question is, was the camera rolling?
It wasn't, but it was whenever I fixed the problem and stuff like that. The camera wasn't rolling at some of the most opportune times this last week. It wasn't, like times when I was bailing out of my truck and because there was 50 hogs just flying across the field.
Oh, Lord.
Or the road or whatever.
Yeah.
Those times the camera just didn't happen to be rolling because I don't have that mentality. Some people, the first thing they think about is the camera and then doing stuff. Me, I do stuff and then I go, oh,
yeah,
I should have had the camera going.
So your thinking is your stutter clapping.
Yeah.
I know Christine's in the other room laughing right now. I know
hey, tomorrow I'm going to church tomorrow, and I get to go.
Oh my gosh! And she gets to go, Johnny.
Yeah. She'll grab my hand and she'll go, just don't.
Just don't.
Just tap your foot or something. Don't do that.
Just hold them up
without sound.
Just hold them up.
Just praise him from here, not from here.
Holding up the ceiling or receiving the ball. Receiving the ball.
The receiving ball. I like it. So,
Bowen, have a good night.
Whatever
Night,
this
Bowen.
was that happened,
Night, Bowen.
you didn't
Night,
get
Bowen.
the action shots. You just got the recovery.
Yeah.
We're not going to see a repeat of the bucking chair again.
No, darn it, man! That was the best video ever.
I know.
The bucking chair.
Yeah,
Especially so, he shoots and you see the bird coming at him, and then all of a sudden, crash! Did that bird hit him in the head and knock him out?
exactly. The one that was even better though was the one that he shot that landed right at his feet.
Right at his
I'm
feet.
Like, okay.
Yeah, you saw it. You saw it from hit to my feet.
Yeah.
It was nice.
Who needs a dog shooting like that?
Yeah, exactly. All right,
It's a wonder.
guys,
It's a wonder you two
Saves on
didn't.
steps.
Good night, Ginger.
Good night,
Good night,
guys.
Ginger.
Y'all
Good
be easy. I'll see y'all
Night,
tomorrow in
Ginger.
Creekside. All right,
See
bye.
you later.
Bye.
I was gonna say to leave it running, but I'm getting off soon. So
She gone.
She gone.
she
She
gone.
gone. She kind of like Tony. Whenever you say, "All right, y'all hang around for that," no, Tony's out.
Tony gone.
He's already
Oh, I don't know what you're going to do. I heard that one time you said private just as I hit gone. I was like, oh, I got something I got to do anyway.
Yeah, usually you as soon as it says ended, you're gone. Out.
Oh yeah.
Out. So what's everybody got going on for tomorrow?
NASCAR.
Creekside Church.
Yeah.
Little filming.
Yep.
A little stuff around the homestead, like
this weekend?
fix a water, stuff like that. And then check on deer stand,
Yep.
feeder,
Nice.
and then a live devotion.
Yeah, you're devotional tomorrow. So Dale's devotional is tomorrow. It's going to be at 7, right?
Yep.
7 p.m. Central Time, folks. So be there. See
Or
that.
be square.
Yeah, be there or be square, as we always used to say.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, yeah,
Can I-
and then in the morning at what is it, 8:30? It's Creekside Chronicles.
Creekside,
So
8:30 Central.
yeah,
So-
8:30 Central. Be there as well. So, what do you got going, Scott?
I have a little bit more to do down here for a shipment to go out on Monday.
Nice.
And obviously Creekside.
Yep.
Then I got to try to fix my video.
Oh yeah, yeah. The video that ate itself or whatever.
Well, it
Decided-
corrupted. It corrupted about a 4-minute section.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I hate corrupted video.
So, and of course, it was while I was eating what I'm recording. So I had to go to the store today and replace.
Oh,
And I tell you what,
you went to the store and replaced what you made.
I had to.
So you can buy it at the store
Well, actually, the
in
stuff in the
finished
store is
form,
4
or did you
times
have to
more
totally
expensive.
remake it?
Well, yes, I got to totally remake it tomorrow.
Oh, good. So you get 2 meals out of this deal.
Actually, it was 3, but okay.
There you go. There you go.
I don't know why that posted
So-
that like 5 times. Sorry, guys.
Happy fingers.
No,
Yeah, they
I
called that
one time.
spamming.
You're trying to make a point.
Yeah. Yep.
We got you, brother. We got you.
I only saw it. I
Yeah.
only saw it once on mine. I think
I
it,
was
it,
gonna say
it
at
put
the
it in
bottom
everybody's
it
chat.
says comments will
Yeah,
be
that's
posted
right.
to
There's 5
multiple
people
channels.
co-streaming, so on
That'd
stream
be
here, you
it.
got it 5 times.
I'm not co-streaming, so I didn't count.
Counting,
Yeah.
counting.
Yep.
So if you post from StreamYard, it goes to everybody's live.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be dang. I'll be a monkey's uncle.
Be a monkey's uncle.
Well,
Josh, did you get another cup of coffee?
Well, I did, but now it's already gone.
Oh no.
Trinity
Fast
should
face.
run in and get Dad a cup of coffee.
I can. I did
Trinity.
figure out one thing from tonight's live, because I know I come in late because I had a meeting tonight. But I figured out that Josh drinks his coffee like I do. Like
Tell her she don't need all them paper towels.
Like half a cup of sugar per cup.
So I used to drink my coffee black, like up till probably about 2 years ago, and it started giving me heartburn. And when it first started happening, I said, "There is no way this coffee," because I've drank coffee since I was Titus's age. So I was like, "There's no way this coffee is giving me heartburn." And I was like, "It's a coincidence." Well, every time I would drink the coffee, I had heartburn. So I said, "Well, crap, maybe I'll try some sugar and creamer in that." Sure enough, no heartburn.
Oh,
You're my kind
Okay.
of guy. Sugar, and I prefer heavy whipping cream, but milk will work.
see,
Well, right this time of year, it's eggnog and vanilla
Oh,
in my coffee.
why would you ruin coffee
Mm.
with
Oh.
eggnog?
Oh, it's wonderful. Oh, I love eggnog. I love eggnog, and I love it in my coffee.
I don't even let eggnog be bought and brought in
oh
my
no,
house.
eggnog is some nasty stuff.
Oh, it's wonderful. Mhm.
I
Nah,
like eggnog
it's
ice.
great.
Eggnog.
I
is
like
nasty.
eggnog ice cream also.
Nana loves eggnog.
You
I
know,
let her get one container.
I'm going to tell you something. If you say eggnog to somebody who has never had eggnog, the words sound like it's going to be good. It
Oh, it
sounds
is
like
good.
It's good.
gonna be some kind of a creamy, maybe
That's exactly what it is.
Tasting, nice milk
Mm,
drink or something.
that's exact.
And you drink
You
it,
said
you're
it
like,
to a T.
why don't they name this like
cat puke
black or something. You know?
Cat puke.
Somebody played a dirty trick on you, Johnny, and they poured buttermilk in your container of eggnog.
No,
Not
that
in the
eggnog,
container.
I mean, where did peppermint come in to? I mean, where does that come in, man? In eggnog?
Oh, it's wonderful.
Eggnog also.
Huh?
Josh in the chat says eggnog also.
Yeah. Eggnog is life. Ugh.
No. Bowman said, "Okay, unsubscribe. No eggnog."
Christine said, notice the OU fans like eggnog.
There you go. You got a -1.
Oh, be dang it!
Yeah. I don't know what's in there, but just toss it out.
You see Christine's comment?
I don't see it.
You fans like eggnog.
I didn't see it and I didn't hear it.
Right.
Oh gosh. Yep, that's a no for Sean. But just eggnog by itself. Ugh.
Julie Cook earlier on Ginger's live on the comments or in the chat, she said, I always can tell an OU fan. They're the ones complaining about that the clock didn't work right, the refs were blind, that the TV timeout was at the wrong point, the ball wasn't inflated right.
Wait a minute, Dale. Always you want to hear her go off. I leave the room. It's nuts. It talks all about that stuff.
Well,
No.
Dale, if it didn't happen, we wouldn't have to talk about it.
Oh my
There you go.
Here we go.
So Trinity, tell us, you don't cheer with Dad, do you?
If she didn't like
Not a girl.
if she would, she does not go for any Texas Pokes, none of them. It's OU and that's it.
I just don't like the color orange.
Yeah, we don't either. Oh, sorry. Careful. You see Angie's shirt there?
No, I'm blind. It was red.
Yeah, it is red. It's red.
You know,
See, she
I'm
lost
looking
a
at
bet.
Your shirt looks awful orange.
He's
from
wearing
here,
an
Josh.
orange shirt. Y'all notice that?
It is.
That's awful
The
orange.
light is wrong or something. It is not orange.
It looks exactly like
It
Andy's
is
shirt.
orange.
Color.
This
It
is
ain't
red.
orange, I promise you.
It looks exactly like Andy's shirt from here. It doesn't matter if it's not. From our perspective, it's an orange shirt.
Hand me that black shirt over there. Yeah.
This whole time I've been going, so you're wearing the colors to, kind of go along with what happened today.
My short is not orange.
Your
I'll
short,
be honest, my
hold
shirt-
on. Your short is not orange.
My shirt is not
My
orange.
My short is not orange.
See, Josh knows
Oh.
words are hard. Don't let him.
That's right.
And Josh,
The words are.
is
Yeah.
it all fixed now? Is it all fixed? Can I pay for my shirt finally?
I don't think it is. I don't know. It was supposed to be fixed when I texted you, but
You send me.
when I said
I've tried
after
3 times.
after I texted you that time that it was done because I had to call in and figure out what the problem was, and they said they had fixed it then.
Yeah.
But instead of sending it to me, I want to send you more and just get another box of mugs. So I'm going to send you the other part of the mugs
Oh, okay.
and get
yeah.
another box of them.
Are you buying an orange shirt, Scott?
Hold on. I'll catch you up here in a minute.
Actually, they're red, Angie. I'd never wear orange.
Oh, you would too.
Right here, Scott.
Yeah, you're wearing orange right now.
No. You see, unfortunately, Unfortunately, our high school colors are red that I coached for many, many years. And orange is our evil nemesis, people that no longer have a team that, yeah, no, I don't like orange. Sorry.
My alma mater,
Yeah.
high school, the colors are orange and black.
Orange, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Our color.
Sorry, Dale.
I know that'd be a good. Bowen's got a good plan. We definitely need some shirts with words are hard.
Yep.
Yeah, words are hard. Change that words to WERDS and you'll have
Baz.
yeah. Bowen said he was going to bed, but we too funny. Awesome.
I got a truck bed full of shirts that need to be printed up. We can put whatever we want on them.
There you go. Word.
Get some.
There you go.
A friend of mine, she worked in an ER in a very large metropolitan area to the north of me, and this lady come in to have a baby. You know, she was pregnant, was in labor, and they went to name the baby, you know, on the birth certificate, and they said, "Well, what's the baby's name?" Ladasha. And they said, "How do you spell that?" L-A A.
L.A.
They
dash.
still let those parents take the baby home.
Like protective services had to get involved. Like somebody had to step in and be like, "That's not okay."
We're on the same wavelength here, Jason. Like they should never have been given children.
It's a thing
It's
now.
a thing.
I mean, people spelling
I'm
their
like,
kids'
are you
names with
kidding
Y's
me?
where their eyes ought to be, and I was sitting there trying to, you know, I didn't spell it right in my video. Let's just put it that way.
I do that a lot.
I was like, I forget. I'm gonna have to put Y's there where eyes go.
You know, Johnny, or not Johnny, but Jesse spells Haley's name wrong, and I haven't had the heart to call him out and tell him. It's usually a bunch of people around, so I'm like, I don't want to tell him in front of a bunch of people.
So Haley can be spelled a few different ways. What's the right way?
Hayli.
No, okay, there we go. Yep.
We got it.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
My
Yeah, I
youngest
knew.
child, his name is Braden. Braden. Braden.
Yeah.
We have literally known this gentleman, has known him since he was hatched. Like, and we commonly call him Braden.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and Braden is 21 years old. And to this day, that old man still calls him Brandon. Brandon.
Yeah.
I'm like, it is spelled Braden. That's Braden. No, that's Brandon.
Brandon.
Okay.
Where's the end?
Reminds me when they built their house.
Dumb.
No,
Amen.
no, when he built the house, the guy on top, what was his name? Remember, he said his name.
They're
wrong?
listening to you.
Oh, well.
Hi, guys.
Hey, you forgot to mute.
Never mind us. Just keep
Never
talking.
mind us.
Never mind us.
When we were having a house built, there was one of the guys building the house. His name was Jeremy, right? Was it?
Jamie.
It was.
Kept
See, there
calling
you
him
go.
Jeremy.
I kept calling him wrong name. I used to say Jeremy, and his name was Jamie. All the time.
The funniest part is
Oh
when
yeah,
he-
listen to this. Listen to this.
They kept sending mail to our address, and it was the wrong mail.
No, I'm not.
So he wrote on there, "You people are dumb. DUM."
Here's the best part. They quit sending it.
Yeah, they thought this guy can't read mail anyway, so
Yeah.
Exactly. He can't read what we're sending him.
No, I said purposely.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Wait, that be silent. Get rid of the dang thing. It's just like knife. It's not a pen knife. Get rid of the K. It's a knife. Right?
Words are hard for Tony.
That just killed me. DED dead right there. DED dead.
I say that. In fact, she repeats some of the stuff I say at work.
See the wheels turning in Jason's head here. He's going, man, I got a whole bunch of stuff I can print on shirts.
Can't even write them all down.
You're writing them
Pen.
down right
Here's
now. You're going to see all
get
this
rid of
stuff.
these shirts real quick.
Oh, today she did something. I looked and said, "No, you start with that."
It's always good.
Man. Yeah, I'm thinking of the day, watching this stuff right here. I'm thinking of the days whenever I was growing up, and if I was, that just them smoking belt loops, man. I bet Trinity there's never experienced a smoking belt loop.
How did you ever guess?
I can tell.
She's probably beat her father with one though.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You might have experienced a smoking.
Yeah, have you seen Trinity and Titus?
Yeah, I've seen them.
So you see how they treat me. Now my youngest boy, he's only a year old. We're sleeping, right? He sleeps in the bed with us. In the middle of the night,
That was your first
I'm over there sleeping. He reaches his arm over, pulls my beard. I mean, it ain't soft. I mean, he grabs it, pulls. No reason. He just feels his arm. His little arm curls over until he finds it. And then he pulls my hair.
Well, he ain't the only one doing it. You got somebody sitting right next to you that's doing it.
I was saying it. So you know what to do. You send the baby into Trinity's room.
Oh, look at there.
Yeah, my daughter and son-in-law. So my granddaughter is 4, and her new little sister is 5 months old. And they had to go and buy a California King bed because they all 4 sleep in the same bed. I said, that's the first problem. I said, that 4-year-old needs to be in her own room. And I said, the baby needs to be in its own room by 5 months old. I said, that's what kids were.
Look, we're giving Sean, he's having nightmares now.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Sean. We weren't trying to bring back nightmares. I'm pretty sure a lot of us had this kind of stuff going on whenever we were growing up, but I think it built character myself. So, at least it did with me.
If nothing else, it built respect.
It sure built respect, that's for sure. My dad was a lot smarter fella than I thought he was.
My parents figured out real quick I was smart. It only took like one of those. 2. I had 2. The second one, I didn't do anything. My sister did, but being I didn't stop her from doing that, then I got one. And the second one,
2?
2, my whole
That's
life.
like today.
I was kind of thinking I was on a 2 a day, and that was a light
That's
day.
what I was thinking.
I was a good kid.
I came home with a bad report card and I put a little paper on my butt. That made it a lot worse when he found out that was there.
You going in there and putting on all your pants and at one time. Oh yeah, I remember.
I knew when you
Kids
said
today
something.
don't know our secret.
No.
I think the worst part was like so growing up, like my mom and dad had got divorced. So when I moved in with my dad, we had stepbrothers. Well, my younger stepbrother, my dad wouldn't even get the belt all the way out, and he's already crying, which made it worse for my brother and I because we started laughing because he was already crying before it was even all the way off.
Yeah.
So then we got it twice as hard because we were laughing at him. You think this is funny? Well, that part ain't, but that is hilarious. Like he just walked in the room and he was crying. Like, what are we supposed to do?
I remember when we were at a family gathering, whatever, and we're doing something, and my dad, he didn't like what was going on. He'd go, "Hey," and we went, "Oh, yeah, okay." We knew what that meant.
Yeah, there was hints that you were right there. The line was you were right on the line, and Josh, you need to get some of them hints.
Well, see, Trinity growing up, I spanked her one time, and that was it. Growing up, that's all I had to. She was the only kid till 10 years old.
You're wrong.
No, till 10 years old. I mean, one time, and that was all it took. And all I said, because I gave her warnings, and on the fourth time was up, and then I told her, I said, now when I tell you no more chances, that's it. I said that that's it. Don't push your luck. So she straightened up, and it was good. Now Titus has come along and learned from this one, and I tell him, okay, that's it. Here's the line. Don't cross it. He runs and jumps across that line and keeps going. He don't stop. There ain't no stopping him.
Yeah, Titus is something else. Whenever I was flying my drone down there at Pinecone Fest, he was. I mean, if I ever got it down anywhere, he was jumping for it.
Yeah,
I mean, he was out there literally jumping for that thing. Hey, Sean, I'm sorry. I'm seeing some things here in the chat and stuff like that, and I'm sorry. I'm not talking about any kind of abuse or anything like that. That's not one of the things we're talking about. We're talking about discipline. And I was disciplined, and I was probably disciplined the correct way for the time and stuff like that. My dad was not he wasn't any kind of an abusive person. But he did discipline his children. So, and I disciplined my children. And so anyway,
I'm very happy the way my parents brought me up. And I was raised.
Me too.
I was raised. Oh, go ahead.
No, you go ahead. You got it.
I was gonna say I was raised by my grandma. I didn't. My parents wasn't around, and if I would have been raised by my parents, I probably wouldn't be the person that I am today. If I was being honest.
Right. Yeah. You've talked a little bit about your upbringing and stuff like that, and you've done very well. You've done very well, and so good guy, Josh.
I gotta be.
You are. You're good.
Oh, you are. Yep.
Yeah.
Now, Scott, if I wasn't here, would they all be saying the same stuff?
That's good, Sean.
Absolutely.
That's good. I was just reading too much into stuff, probably. Sean's saying that he's good.
Yeah,
it made him how he is and everything.
And you can see where we've complimented you before.
Oh yeah.
So we would say the same thing, Josh.
All right. Y'all are off the hook.
You're a good man. You're a good father. You're a hard
Oh
worker.
yeah, he's as a dad, he's
you just suck at picking football teams.
Yeah,
No.
That and he well, never mind.
Well,
Tony,
Tony,
is that Ford still rolling?
It's still one of them is. I was working on it today.
Imagine that.
But look, I was gonna make a short, but I was too busy, a little frustrated. I didn't do it. But my son, so I worked on the Dodge first. I had a transmission line that had rubbed and had a hole in it. So I did that one first. And then I went over and started working on the Ford. And while I'm working on the hood doing stuff, Titus goes underneath it. He's like, I gotta help you, Dad. So he's got a wrench, just doing whatever underneath. And when I got done, I was a little frustrated, but I was like, man, I really wish I could have made it short because I had the perfect chance to say, you guys, if you're gonna drive a Ford, you better teach the kids young how to work on it.
Yeah.
That'd have been a good one. Did you ever fix that exhaust leak?
Well, I worked on it today, and I found out that the bolt is stripped out. Not the bolt itself, but the head. So I've got to go in there and re-tap it.
Yeah, they make little heel coils for those bolts and stuff. Did you take the manifold out and get it? Did you put a straight edge on a manifold? Put a straight edge on it and get rid of the gasket. Go in and get
the gaskets. Yeah.
Get rid of it, but take that manifold to a cylinder head place, and they'll shave that manifold flat, bolt it straight to the head. You'll never have a leak again. Those are not made gaskets.
Yeah, I believe it. Like I said, it's been leaking ever since I've had it.
Oh, it's definitely mushroom weather.
Is it cold out there?
Which one? On the Ford?
Yeah,
the Ford.
What motor?
You got 5.8.
Yeah, 5.8.
V10.
The 5.8, the 4.6, they all take the same bolts and they all have the same issue.
5.4?
Yeah, 5.4. What did I say? 5.8? Yeah, 5.4. Yeah, sorry.
There you go.
Yeah. I'm thinking of Windsor.
Well, I run a 4.6 until it just gave up the ghost at 240,000 miles, and it was not very well taken care of when I got it.
Right.
And I got it at 80,000, and then the 5.4 before that I run to 320,000.
Well,
the 300 straight 6 before that.
Oh yeah, you can't destroy that.
You couldn't. I don't care if you shot it with a 50 BMG, you wouldn't have killed it.
No, that 300 straight 6, that thing will run forever.
Now I will tell you,
I quit making them because you didn't have to buy another one.
My new one is a 5.0, and I really like it.
Oh, the new 5.0, yeah.
The other 6 that you could never do you could never destroy. That's
Chrysler slant 6.
Slant 6.
Yep.
Yeah, 225 slant 6. Oh my gosh. That was
why? Because both of those were industrial. They were made to be tractor engines. Both of those engines were.
What are you doing, Scott? You kicking us out?
Really? Anyways, yeah, I'm certain. No. If you guys really want to stay, you guys can stay up. But I'm certain my spasms are starting to.
Okay.
I can see it.
I got you. I understand your back hurting and everything.
Yeah.
I don't need to be down and out like I was all week.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
That's for sure.
Yeah, nobody got time for that.
But
well, thank you for having us on and everything.
Yep.
Time out. Does that mean you're going private, or does that mean we're taking off?
You'll have to hang around for a
Unfortunately,
second after he hits the end button to figure it out.
Exactly. And
So
yes,
before we go ahead.
No. I said I just have to kick everybody out because I got to go play somebody named Sherman Family Farms video all night.
Oh, we were out of here then. I gotta make sure how to end this
All right, guys.
co-streaming
So
now.
thank you everybody in the chat for showing up.
Just stay right
What's
there,
that?
Josh. It'll end. You just stay right
Okay.
there, Josh.
Just sit there.
Yeah, stay there, Josh.
Calm down. Just
Don't touch
Don't be
nothing.
like me.
don't be like Tony.
I promise.
That's right.